I'm Ben Silk here with
Kevin Dillek.
and today we got the New England Patriots coming into this game with 7 straight wins. They take on the New York Jets, coming off 2 straight wins somehow. But yeah, Patriots-Jets, one of the most historical matchups in the NFL in a Patriots fan eyes. Yeah, it's been basically dominated by the Patriots. Let's look at the division. Patriots 8-2 lead the division. Jets 2-7. And yeah, one most famous game that stuck out is that 33-0 game. Famous 33-0 game in MetLife a few years ago. I had the pleasure of going to that game, and it's a night I never forget. First NFL game I remember was the famous game where Sam Darnold saw ghosts. I also high-fived Gilmore that night. And then after that, it's been basically dominated by the Patriots. Every time these two played, we've seen the butt fumble. We've seen so much, and these two teams have played. But what will we see tonight? Jets did somehow beat the Patriots one time a few years ago, but it's been all Patriots for the last good 10 years since the butt fumble. But Patriots are gonna kick off, and we are gonna get started off here as it will be the Jets starting off with the ball. That's going to be number 18 who takes it on out for the Jets, and that is going to be Isaiah Williams. As out comes Justin Fields. Yeah, and Justin Fields, what a season he has had. Yeah, he has not had a good season. 9 touchdowns, 3 turnovers, but he's been sacked 25 times, tied for 6th most in the NFL, and overall, it's been a rough year for Justin Fields, but Jets are going to start off here, 1st and 10 here.
Yeah, Justin Fields, first year in New York. He hasn't played terribly, he hasn't turned it over, but he hasn't been winning games. The Jets, as of late, have been winning a few games, but yeah, Justin Fields is going to drop back. He's going to look for his tight end. It's going to be number 89.
That's going to be Mason Taylor there with the catch. 85 as Fields finds him there. So Justin Fields, great quick pass there. Yeah, Justin Fields, fewer than 60 passing yards in 4 starts. Yeah, no other QB has 1 start less than 60. That just shows you what a rough season Justin Fields has had. But now 2nd, 4 now after that 6-yard gain. Fields gonna hand it off. That's to Breece Hall, fighting, and he's gonna get the first down. Breece Hall takes it and is able to fight for the first down as they're going to mark him short. Actually, it looked like he got it from the TV angle, but they mark it short as Breece Hall. He's had a down season. A few years ago, he was a top fantasy running back, but this season has had a down year. He's had a rough year, but he's still been pretty solid for the Jets, as the Jets have had a very rough season.
Yeah, the Jets on 3rd and short. They're gonna Fields gonna pitch it out to Hall. Hall's gonna get a big gain. That 3rd and inches turns into a big gain. And Breece Hall, good way to start off the game, getting him involved. But just the threat of Justin Fields using his legs, the defense bites on Justin Fields, and Breece Hall is able to get out towards the edge and just get a big first down to keep the chains moving.
Yeah, just look at Fields handed off to Breece Hall. Breece Hall able to take it, going around, finds the opening to get around multiple Patriots defenders, trying to stop him there, able to get around before pushed out of bounds, but enough for the first down. So Jets back out there now as Fields, fake handoff, now back, he keeps it, rolling for the 1, and he's going to slide. They're going to mark him just short of the first down, as it's going to be 2nd and probably about a yard.
Yeah, Fields, we already know he could use his legs, but can we maybe see him pass the ball today? It's going to be tough with the Patriots' good defense. They are one of the best defenses in the NFL. But this Jets offense, without Garrett Wilson here tonight, they're going to need to find someone to get involved in the offense. And I think that's going to be Breece Hall.
Yeah, Garrett Wilson, a big loss to him tonight as Fields keeps it rolling, and he is going to be taken down for the sack as the Patriots get him there. That's going to be 3rd down. Number 21 for the Patriots on the sack. That's going to be Jaylene Hawkins there. And, Patriots with a great stop there. Fields tried to he found the opening, try to get the first down, but the Patriots there to stop him, as it is now going to be third down, 3rd and 4 for the Pats.
3rd and 4 coming up for the New York Jets. Patriots looking to get a stop and get them off the field. Time is coming down. They got to snap the ball. Fields going to take the snap with pressure coming in, with time. Fields maneuvering. He's going to keep it. Fields going to get the first down and more. He's going to take it to around the 33-yard line. The Jets are in scoring position already.
What a run by Justin Fields, able to find an opening. Let's just take a look at this. So Fields out there, got multiple receivers running straight, tripped up the Pats defense, try to make them think it was a throw-in play. Fields decides has the opening, so he goes for the one and able to gain some yards. If he went a little right, though, probably would have gotten a few more yards, but able to slide it as he does get pushed out of bounds, as I believe that was Spillane that was able to push him out. But, yeah, great gain for Justin Fields. The Jets are in territory. Yeah, I predict the Pats to win 48-6 in this one. Jets may make it 7-0 already. Would make my scores. Fields is gonna want it there. He's gonna gain a few there, as that's gonna make it a 2nd down.
Yeah, Justin Fields has only thrown one ball, one attempt, and you've seen here already. He's gonna be able to use his legs, but can the Patriots maybe get someone who could contain this running by Justin Fields? It's going to be tough for them to get away with the win if Justin Fields is going to use his legs like this. So that's something to keep an eye out for in this game. The Jets are a bad team, but Justin Fields can hurt you with his legs, so they got to get that under control. But 2nd and 7 coming up. Fields going to hand it to Hall. Hall with the carry is going to get about a gain of 2 yards. 3rd down coming up for the Jets.
Jets, it's 3rd down as Cloud Wars in New England, and the Jets, great few plays to get started. They're already on the right side of the field and already in field goal range, and then some. Jets offense have been struggling as of late. Not a problem against this great Pats defense, though. Now, this Jets offense did have that great game against the Bengals, but besides that, they've been struggling. Just last week, they played the Browns, and most of their big plays or scores were on special team or defense. But now Fields back out. He's going to hand it out off. But that's 32, I believe that. That's going to be Davis there. Double check that here in the roster. But that is Isaiah Davis. Gets the one, and the Jets able to squeeze in, get the first down now. So Jets 2 straight wins. They started off the season 0-7. They're looking to pull off the upset. This could possibly be the upset of the year if they were to do it. As now Fields is going to hand it off to Davis again, and we'll be down, only gaining a couple there. But Jets taking their time on this drive, already almost halfway through the first, and the Jets still the first drive of the game. Opening drive since 2022, Jets have only gotten 4 touchdowns, 35 punts, and that's 60 opening drives, 7 turnovers. So 4 touchdowns. If they could score here, that would not look good for the Patriots.
2nd and 6 coming up for the Jets. It looks like they're going to try to keep this through the air, but watch out for Fields' legs. That's going to be a handoff to number 18. 18 looks downfield and finds Fields for an attempted pass to Fields, but that's number 44, Charleston, I think, with the pass breakup.
They try to pull the Philly special, but the Patriots defense denying that Philly special from happening, as Justin Fields not able to hold on. This look, goes back out. 18 to try to find Fields. 18 as the quarterback. Fields out, but luckily that was actually, Fields may have gotten that, but great defensive job by number 44, looking at that play, of Carlson for the Pats. 6.5 sacks, leads the team this year. He's had a solid year as well. As now moving out, we see 18 and moving out to left as he comes in.
It's going to be a delay of game on the Jets. That's going to back them up even more. That's not what they want. When they're already in scoring position, they want to get short downs, and this is going to back them up, man. This is where the Jets tend to make mistakes, is when they're backed up. You can see that the coach for the Jets right there tries to call the timeout, but I don't know if they gave it to him.
Kevin. Let's see what they do here. As it's now, 3rd and 6 now, and Pats D trying to hold them off. Fields comes back out, and they got Jets got a solid team, but they did lose some key players, especially on that defense recently in free agency. They lost Sauce Gardner to the Colts. They lost Quinnen Williams, signed my ball, to the Cowboys, and 2 big losses on that Jets defense. Possibly lead to the Patriots going off tonight as well. Those are 2 big losses. This Jets defense may turn in. They may go more towards how the Cowboys defense has been this year, or the Bengals after that. But Fields back out there now. Got Davison as the RB. Fields back out to throw. Goes up. It's gonna find. That's gonna be number 15 of Mitchell with the catch. As
Out of 9, Mitchell. 80 Mitchell.
80 Mitchell gets it, and what a play. So let's just take a look at this. So Fields goes back out. 80 Mitchell goes up in the middle, gets around, finds an opening. There's no defenders in front. Just a great route by 80 Mitchell there to trick up number 7 there on the Pats and to get that, grab that first down. So now 1st and goal for the Jets.
And off to Breece Hall. Hall is going to get the carry. He's going to get a gain about maybe 2 or 3 yards there. But going back to that play, a notable thing to know is that 80 Mitchell actually was involved in that Sauce Gardner trade. He actually came from the Colts in his 2nd year, drafted out of Texas. 80 Mitchell, a lot of potential. Just maybe the Colts didn't want him there. He didn't fit in their system, and they give him up to the Jets. Maybe he could create some sort of spark on this team. But here in the red zone, can Justin Fields punch this in for what would it be, the 5th touchdown on the opening drive in years? Justin Fields going to take it out to the edge, and he's going to score for the touchdown. Jets go up 6-0.
And this is what I did predict. I did think the Jets would go up 6-0 and lose 48-6. So they better miss this extra point though. But 6-0 Jets. A rough start. Justin Fields leading a great drive down the field, and with that, the Jets are going to take a early 6-0 lead. I was saying how all these people on New York talk radio were saying how the Jets were going to upset the Pats today, and I still think that they're just being silly, but it's looking good for the Jets right now as the kick is good. 7-0 Jets, folks. The Jets off to a hot start. It's just the beginning. There's still plenty of more game left, but the Jets able to drive on down as it's a 7-0 lead for the Jets. And another Thursday night game. We may be in for a good one, but Kevin, what was your prediction for tonight's game?
I had the Jets being able to score a little bit. I think Justin Fields, they're coming off 2 straight wins. I think they're going to be somewhat competitive. This is a divisional matchup. Even though the Jets might be trash, divisional matchups tend to be a little bit spicy. They could get those games tend to be upsets just because those teams play each other a lot, and there's just that that competitiveness in that division. But the Jets, maybe the Patriots are overlooking them a little bit. After last week getting a big win against the Buccaneers, they're playing on a short week. This is a potential upset, and we've seen a lot of upsets tend to happen on these Thursday night games, so who knows? We could be in for an upset here tonight. It is still early, but you never know.
Who knows? Jets having momentum winning the last 2 games. Justin Fields, pretty great opening drive, but both teams, like what Kevin said, the Patriots coming off that short week, it makes it harder for them because they got to focus on more. They have less time to prepare for this game, and it's the Jets. Maybe they spent a lot of time preparing for the Buccaneers, maybe even overlooking the Jets a bit. The Jets probably prepared a lot, maybe extra for this game because it is a division rival game. We've seen it before with other teams overlooking Somers and then Somers blowing them out. So we really gotta It really depends how much you prepare for the game. And it looks like the Jets have come in with a great game plan, and they're starting off strong, 7-0. But it's the first quarter. We got so much time left, and yeah, but the Jets able to get down the field, and 6:56 left. Just took them over 8 minutes to get down the field, but they got it. And yeah, but talking about Mike Vrabel, first season on the pass, what he has done for this Patriots franchise already, it's just been amazing. Already 2 straight 4-win seasons, already has 7 wins in a row. They're 8-2, better than the Patriots have been in years. I feel pretty good. Patriots, I'm gonna say it, they may be Super Bowl contenders. They're tied right now with the Broncos and the Colts, who I did not think I would be saying this at this point in the season, but they're tied with the Broncos and Colts for the best record in the NFL. So, yeah, who would think? Because all 3 of those teams were like the 3 worst teams just a few years ago. Jets are going to kick it on off, and the Patriots take it on back. That's going to be number 86 to take it out for the Patriots, as he is going to be forced down. Number 86, that is going to be Stinch Chin the third. As out comes Drake May, 72% completion percentage, 555 yards, third in the NFL, second completion percentage, 19 touchdown passes. What a season Drake May has had as he comes on out here with 6:51 left, 1st and 10, first play for the Pats here tonight.
Yeah, Drake May in the conversation, maybe even leading the MVP votes here tonight. Is he trying to expand that campaign? Let's see what he's able to do. He's going to step out to the side, going to get it off to his tight end, I believe, Hunter Henry, for the catch.
Yeah, and with the stop, that is going to be number 56 of Williams. That is Quinton Williams' brother who gets the stop, and yeah, that's gonna make it a quick second down. Yeah, that's Quincy Williams, Quinton Williams' brother, and yeah, Drake May, 5 straight games with 2+ touchdown passes. That just shows you how great of a player he has turned into. And yeah, seriously, he's on there for the MVP candidate. He's playing amazing right now, turning this bad receiver core into a top receiver core in the NFL, as Drake May is going to find Stephon Diggs, who's going to be forced back, gets the catch close to the first down line, but is going to be pushed back to make it a further 3rd down. Now a flag is out, and it looks to be against the Jets. Let's see what this is.
Maybe an unnecessary roughness or something, because it looked like Stephon Diggs got slammed there.
Yeah, they took him down. Yeah, he got slammed. That's number 29 there, who grabbed him, of Jarvis Brownstein there. And he just takes him down there.
Yeah, there's going to be an unnecessary roughness on the Jets. That's going to move the Patriots forward. And if the Jets want to win, they got to stop committing these penalties and make this a clean game. If they are able to have a clean game, keep the time of possession in their hands, they could potentially upset them. But penalties is not what you want. But this defense, losing a lot of key players, their defense is more vulnerable. Now the Patriots are already across the 50-yard line in scoring position. Drake May's going to hand it off to Henderson. Henderson almost breaks free for a big gain, but he's going to pick up about 7 there. After a week ago getting the game-winning touchdown, he is due for another big week. And how about the rookie running back stepping in for the injured Ramondre Stevenson?
Yeah, Kevin, 100%. He's just had amazing season. Being the full-time running back now with Stevenson and Gibson out, he has really stepped up for this Pats squad. In addition to Drake May, a big threat on this offense. As now it's going to be 2nd and 3 here. It's Henderson back out there. Movement for Hunter Henry as Drake May goes out to Henderson, and he's going to be taken down, not able to go anywhere as the Jets get to him, and that will make it a 3rd down.
Yeah, 3rd down coming up for this Patriots team. They have been pretty good this year offensively. Can they find a way to get this 1st down? You know, Drake May, he does have the ability to use his legs, but here tonight in the cold weather, do they want to keep it through the air? What is his game plan? We're gonna find out soon. It is still the first quarter, but let's see what this offense has built up for this Jets defense.
May back out there now. We got Henderson in the RB. Great formation there. May back out to throw. It's gonna find Diggs again, and Diggs taken down short of the first down. But Diggs is gonna be fourth down. Diggs' second target for him today. He's been targeted a bit throughout the season, but he is not. I feel like he has not been the number one target for Drake May. But tonight, he has found Diggs multiple times. It's 4th and 2, and they are making the call to go for it. It's like Josh McDaniels and this Patriots offense staying on out here. They are on their side of the field, decide to go for it instead of the field goal. This may be a risk here as May goes back out to throw. Throws it up. It's going to be caught by Douglas, and with that, the Patriots able to get the easy first down. The route by Douglas to go off to the side, find himself open, and get it to slide on in for the first down.
Yeah, Mike Vrabel making the decision to keep his offense out there in that aggressive mindset keeps these chains moving, and they're in scoring position to put up some points. That is just some great confidence in your team, and that's what the Patriots needed. They needed some a switch to flip in this team's culture. We saw the past years they have not been a winning team. This is now a winning team, and it's because they are not afraid to put the game on the line early. You know, that's a bad situation if they don't get it. But Drake May's going to hand it off to, I don't know what number that is.
I believe, that's Henderson again. And Henderson is going to be stuffed there. That's going to make it a second down. Not able to do much there for Henderson.
Yeah, Travion Henderson, the Ohio State running back, he split carries with Quinshon Judkins, who's now in the Browns. And something that made him stand out was his ability to catch the ball as a running back. You don't see a lot of running backs be able to run and catch the ball, but he is very good in that receiving aspect of the game. And you can see he just got lined up with the empty backfield. Drake May, with time, he's going to step up and he's going to keep it with his legs, and he's going to slide about 3 yards short of the first down.
Fortunately not able to grab the first down there as it's now third down, but what a one. Drake May could not find an open receiver there. Decided to take it with his legs to gain the yardage. Now it's going to be a shorter third down here for the Patriots. It's 3rd and 3 here. Josh McDaniels, yes, he's been all over the NFL. Patriots offensive coordinator for years. He went to coach the Broncos, went back to the Patriots, won a few Super Bowls, and then he went to the Raiders, and now he is back as Patriots offensive coordinator a few years later as Drake May throws. He's going to find Stephon Diggs able to get the first down. Similar route to Douglas there to go off on the side and grab that first down.
Stephon Diggs just tossed the ball at a cheerleader. That's something funny to see. But yeah, what a great play by Drake May, just making it easy. Stephon Diggs gets that out route, and he gets an easy first down. That's just too easy for him. That's the route set. Stephon Diggs, he's a mastermind when it comes to route running. His route tree is incredible. That's already his 3rd catch here on the first drive of the game. But Drake May going to hand it off to Henderson. Henderson breaks a tackle, breaks another tackle, and takes him with him to get a gain of about 9 yards, making it 2nd and short.
Henderson able to use his momentum to pull through the line there and break multiple tackles to gain the yardage. That's just great effort by Henderson. This guy, he's going to be an amazing running back for the Pats for years to come. And yeah, he may be a guy to look out for in fantasy next year, as well as Drake May. Pats offense back out there. Movement for Henry as May is going to hand it off to Henderson again. Tries to fight for the first down, but the Jets defense to stop him there. Hard pressure on him. That's going to make it a 3rd down. Henderson is helped up there.
Yeah, that's a great stuff by the Jets defense there at the 2nd and 1, just a yard to go, and they get a big stop. 3rd and 1 coming up. Mike Vrabel knows he probably has 2 downs here. He is not afraid to go for it. But will they snap the ball before the end of the quarter? I doubt it.
It's back out there now. Movement for Diggs as May
They're
back
not gonna
the shotgun as they're just gonna, they're gonna, as Kevin said, just let the clock come on down. Maybe try to trick it up, pull Belichick, but no, they let it go to 0. And yeah, we're not even 25 minutes in yet, and it's already, we're just 25 minutes in, and it's already the end of the first quarter. A fast first quarter here. at New England, and yeah, we're gonna head to the second quarter now as Jets lead 7-0. Who saw that coming? At the end of the first. Yeah, I don't think my score is coming true, 48-6. But it's not. But yeah, I don't think the Pats scoring 48. But yeah, Pats trying to get in, and yeah, first quarter we don't even finish 2 drives. We do not see that often. Yeah, Kevin, what are your thoughts on the first quarter?
The Jets were able to take a lot of time in possession in that first drive. They kept converting on third downs. Justin Fields kept using his legs to get the first down. They didn't even go out of bounds on, I don't think, one play. Maybe like that incomplete pass that the receiver tried to throw at Justin Fields. But besides that, it has just been the clock just running like it's no tomorrow. And that quarter was going by so quick. That was literally the first time the Patriots touched the ball. And they still have the ball. Both teams have only touched it once, and we're already through the first quarter. So if that's the type of game we're going to be, it's going to be a very quick game. That time of possession is really going to matter in this one.
Yeah, for sure. And yeah, that was a quick first quarter there. It may have been by far the fastest quarter we have called. But yeah, let's see what's going to happen in the second quarter. Jets right now up. Patriots get able to get tied up, then yeah, the Jets just have to continue their momentum from that first drive, but are they going to be able to? They have not been able to all season, so let's see what they got tonight. But yeah, the Jets, a rough season. They started off 0-7, some heartbreaking losses, some rough losses. It's just been a rough season for the Jets, but the Jets have been able to rebound coming back against a Bengals team with no Joe Burrow, but a Bengals team with a rough, just bad defense overall to win a stunner comeback in that one, and then beating the Browns last week. But yeah, they scored 2 touchdowns early. It was on both on defense and special teams, and that just gave them enough points to be able to hold on. Justin Fields did not have a great game, but they were able to win by a touchdown. And then the Patriots. Yeah, what a great season they have had. Since that Bills game, they have been able to win. They've just been able to win, get games done after losing to the Steelers and the Raiders. Steelers week 3, they've been able to figure it out. And to be honest, this team could be undefeated right now if they figured it out earlier. But yeah, this Patriots team is a solid team, and it's going to be hard for any team to stop them here. But we're back, 3rd and 1 for the Patriots. Start of the second quarter.
Yeah, in scoring position already, but can they convert on 3rd down? 3rd and 1, you could surely believe they're probably giving this to Henderson. But Drake May's going to hand it off to Henderson. Henderson's going to break a tackle and move forward for the first down. This drive is going to continue with a fresh set of downs in the red zone.
Henderson able to fight for the first down there. Goes around. What a move there. It's now 1st and goal for the Patriots here. Patriots now getting closer and closer as, yeah, let's just take a look again. So May finds Henderson, and he finds the opening, able to break a tackle there to get around and slides, uses the jump a little bit and the slide to help him get that first down. So now, yeah, 1st and goal for the Patriots here. May is going to hand it off to Henderson. Henderson movement goes down, and he's going to be taken down, but pushing him in, and it's going to go in for the touchdown. Jets try to stop him and wind up pushing him in. Patriots help him there as Trayvon Henderson scores, as the score is 7-6. 6-7, Pats down by 1. Patriots able to get it in, and the touchdown makes it a 1-point game. Henderson able to break through. Shiftward tries to take him down. The Jets and Patriots defense and the Jets also a little bit. Patriots D, multiple players able to help push him in, and with that, they get in for the touchdown. Now Patriots on for the extra point, as that is it's a close one, but that will be good. So we're all knotted up at 7 here. Did not take long since the start of the second quarter, but Trayvon Henderson able to get that one in. What a play by him. Drake May hyped, as it is a 7-7 game.
Yeah, that was an incredible effort by Trayvon Henderson not to give up on the play, and then obviously the offensive lineman Will Campbell, I believe, was able to push him forward. That's just incredible effort by the rookies. Those are just that's what you love to see from your team. The fight. They didn't give up after the play. Most teams would have probably fell short. Maybe that's at the 1 or 2 yard line. No, the Patriots were able to keep them up, and they push them in for the touchdown. And this game is all knotted up in the second quarter.
Yeah, 100%. That's just also that play also just shows you how great that line is for the Patriots as well. Able to help Henderson, push Henderson in there, get him in for the touchdown. Yeah, what a play by Henderson and that Patriots O-line. As if they didn't help him, he wouldn't have gone in. The Jets probably would have taken him down. But yeah, again, Travion Henderson, what a great addition, especially his last few weeks he's been for the Pats, and I don't think he's going anywhere. Yes, Pats, like, if they started him all season, the Pats could very well, like, Stevenson cost him that Steelers game. He had multiple fumbles, and yeah, the Pats probably only have one loss right now. Who knows, maybe they could have gone off against the Raiders as well. You never know. But anyway, yeah, Henderson, yeah, he has a great future, I can already tell.
Yeah, Travion Henderson has so much potential. And this is a very young Patriots team. Maybe in the future we see them maybe acquire some other players. Like if they have the running back position locked up, maybe they get another receiver. Outside of Stephon Diggs, it is not the best. I mean, Douglas is pretty good. Hollins is pretty good. He was on the Bills team, so he's been in that atmosphere of being in a winning team. But they still need some players, and then obviously their defense is pretty good.
Yeah, you 100%. You need to get that receiver thing. That's what worries me. Like, this is a Super Bowl team, but like they could go to the Super Bowl. But the reason why I don't feel confident is that receiver core. Yes, they got Diggs, but they got an older Diggs. They got Douglas, Hollins. They're solid. Booty, they're solid, but they're not. They're not amazing receivers that are going to get you to the promised land. But who knows? Take a look at Tom Brady's receivers. Edelman, Hogan, all those guys, they weren't great till they were on the Patriots. So who knows? You just got to be in the right system. You could still take a one to the Super Bowl. But yeah, I think getting a big name receiver would help them a ton. Like how Pats did get Randy Moss, and then they had that historical season. But we're back now as 34 takes it on out for the kickoff return for the Jets.
Yeah, the Jets, with an amazing first drive of the game, we saw the stat that said that they've only scored 4 opening drive touchdowns since 2022. Make that now 5, as they were able to just keep the chains moving on every single play. You know, Justin Fields was able to score a touchdown with his legs, and he also made a lot of rushing plays there on that just one drive. 56 rushing yards for the team. That's incredible production by the offense right there. Fields going to hand it off to Hall. Hall's going to get met by the defensive tackle, number 55, Gregory. He's going to get the stop there, and that's going to be a gain about maybe 1 or 2. That's a great stop by that defensive line for the Pats.
Yeah, and heading into the locker room for the Patriots, he looks to be in pain. That's number 97. There.
Milton Williams.
Yeah, and Milton Williams, 15 sacks this season. He's had a good season. As, Jets now back out there. Movement for Gonzalez there. Gonzalez been saw in that pass defense as well as Fields back out to throw. Tries to find, that is Mitchell, but Fields is going to throw it too low as it's going to be an incomplete, and it's going to be 3rd and 9 now as this Pats defense playing the Jets aggressive here and trying to hold the Jets, trying to end the great offense run for the Jets after that first drive.
Yeah, 3rd down coming up, empty backfield. Davis coming back to get in the shotgun. Fields might use his legs with time. Shoots a pass out all the way to Taylor. Taylor's going to come up short, and this is going to be a 3 and out, I believe, for the Jets after that incredible first drive. They start out slow, and this drive's over for them. They're handing it back off to that Patriots offense, who has been very, very good this season.
Yeah, that's not what the Jets wanted to happen there, as Patriots defense able to hold them off, and now you're handing possibly one of, if not the best quarterback in the league right now, the ball. And yeah, the Jets are in rough territory now, as the Patriots could easily take control of this game on this drive, as Patriots get the fair catch there, and that is Marquise Jones with the catch. He had, what's going on? There's some fighting going on, but Marquise Jones, a few years ago there was a Jets-Patriots game where we were all knotted up at 3 with like a few seconds left, and the Patriots got a kickoff return touchdown, and that was Jones who got it, and there was a 10-3 win for the Patriots in that one. It's a boring game, but a great final play. I was back in the Belichick Mac Jones era, and yeah, that was the year the Patriots won that one as well. They were the best team at 1.94, and then things went downhill from there. But yeah, hopefully that does not happen to this Patriots squad. Hopefully they continue, but I feel confident, though. I did feel confident then, too, but we'll see. But yeah, anyway, yeah, Kevin, anything else, like, thoughts about this game?
I thought the Jets, they were going to maybe be competitive. We saw that first drive. A second drive, not as much. They got met at the line of scrimmage trying to run the ball. Justin Fields was able to get a few attempts passing it, but nothing crazy. I think they're gonna need to be very competitive through the air if they want a chance of winning this one. We saw the Patriots are having a lot of success running the ball, and that is not something they want. Obviously, they lost their best defensive run stopper, Quinn Williams, now as a Cowboy, and they lost their best cornerback, Sauce Gardner. So the Jets' defense is very vulnerable right now, and this game could get out of hand quickly if the Jets cannot get stops and they cannot create any offense.
But yeah, that's not what the Jets wanted to see. And yeah, these Jets fans, so many Jets fans texted me saying, "Oh, we got 2 wins straight. Oh, we're gonna beat the Patriots." I don't know about that, but yeah, we'll see what happens. But yeah, the Jets again, they need to figure it out, because year after year, like, they've had the Jets always just don't find a way. And big example of how bad the Jets are, yeah, Sam Darnold, a huge example. He was on the Jets, he was terrible. Now he's playing amazing, played amazing on the Vikings. Now he's on the Seahawks, and he may be playing as good, if not better. And also, yeah, the Vikings aren't doing as good. Like, that just shows you how, like, the Jets could waste talent. And yeah, we're seeing that even harsher this year with Justin Fields having terrible year after having. He wasn't amazing, but he was solid with the Steelers. But yeah, coming back, and Drake May, he's meant so much for this Pats squad, as we're back out 1st and 10 for the Patriots here.
Patriots back out there after the Jets went 3 and out. Patriots, Drake May looks downfield and he finds his tight end Hunter Henry for a big gain of yards. That's going to move the chains, and that's a great way to start this drive, as the Patriots are going to get a big game out, maybe 30 yards there.
Yeah, Hunter Henry able to go out wide to the left, get open, and making himself an easy target for Drake May, able to escape Quincy Williams there to get himself open. Great job by that tight end of Hunter Henry there. Used to be a solid tight end on the Chargers, been solid on the Pats. It's gone downhill the last few years, but now, since he's got a solid QB, he's turning into a pretty good tight end once again, as it's going to be a handoff there. Pretty sure that's Henderson, yes, as Jets are going to stop him, forcing him down there, as that will make it a 2nd down. As if you're just getting here, yeah, Jets started off strong with a touchdown, an 8-minute drive touchdown, but the Patriots able to answer back, and after that, the Jets not able to do anything. Yeah, now Patriots have the ball. They're trying to take control of this game. We're all knotted up at 7 currently here early in the 2nd quarter.
Yeah, Drake May with that first play of the drive was incredible. Now can they keep this chains moving? May gonna use his legs. Gonna get tackled right there by Williams. It's about to be a gain of about maybe 1 or 2. That's a great play by Williams, Quincy Williams, to get the tackle. Notice that Drake May can't use his legs, and he comes up and makes the tackle. 3rd down coming up, 3rd and 7 coming up for the Pats.
Yeah, so Jets defense, 2 straight great plays to stop this Pats offense there. But yeah, Drake May, 42 scrambles this year, 289 yards, and yeah, that's just shows he's also been amazing on the ground as well. So yeah, now back out there, movement for Henry. May back out to throw. Goes out, and he's going to find Henry there. The movement to trick up the Jets defense works there as he is able to find Henry and get the first down.
Yeah, Drake May able to look downfield and keep the chains moving. Finds his tight end again, who has been his #1 option, it seems like, today. And that's a big first down for them, as they are able to get the Jets to mess up, and now the Jets are going to need to get another 3 stops just to get off the field. That's just not what this Jets defense wants, as they have been pretty poor since losing the players that they've their best players.
Now move it now for Henry as May is going to hand it off. It's going to hand it off to, that is going to be Johnson in as the RB there, as that is going to make it 2nd down once again. 9:43 left in the 2nd quarter as the Pats trying to pull ahead here.
Will Campbell, the LSU tackle, a 1st-round pick. He's been pretty good this year. Struggled against Myles Garrett, where he has 5 sacks that game. But he has been pretty good overall. Definitely the future of this Patriots offensive line. But Drake May with an empty backfield, 2nd 11. What will he do? He's going to drop back with time. Going to maneuver through the pocket, looks downfield, and he finds Hollins for the big game. And that's going to be a 1st down for the Patriots. Mac Hollins with the big catch. Now, how about Drake May to just keep the play alive?
Yeah, Drake May able to break the tackle. We're just going to take a look at it. So, yeah, Drake May goes back out. Jets try to give pressure on him. Breaks the tackle, goes forward, finds Hollins, who is able to get open and gain some more yardage. Yeah, now looking at Hollins, just able to... Drake May, tricking up the Jets defender there. He got stopped, able to make Hollins open there. And Drake May continues with a perfect night, 8 for 8, 77 yards. Somehow we're tied here as Drake May goes back out, goes up high, and it's going to be caught by Hollins again. What a stud Hollins has been. However, we do got a flag out.
Flags out on the field. Will this be coming back? We will find out in just a moment, but that last play was a good play by Mac Hollins. Back-to-back plays to Mac Hollins if this stands.
Yeah, let's see what the call is here, but able to find Hollins, and if that counts, it's going to make it 1st and goal for the Patriots here as, let's see what they have to say here.
It's going to be on the Jets defense. This play's going to stand.
Great play by the Pats there as it's, well, no surprise, it's going to be decline there, and give the Pats 1st and goal now as should be another easy Henderson, or who knows, maybe Drake May throws a touchdown. But Pats fast movement down the field, another great play by Hollins there, and this Jets defense losing Quinn Williams, Sauce Gardner. They're still a solid defense, but at the same time that the Jets and that defense has been struggling. So, Kevin, we'll get back to it in a second. We'll talk about the Jets defense performances as it's going to be handoff to Henderson, taking it, and that's going to be Henderson's 2nd touchdown of the game as he takes it on in. Travion Henderson gets it in himself this time as that one rolls on in. Easy touchdown for the Pats there with 7:54 left.
Yeah, Travion Henderson's having a breakout season towards the end of the season. He has been explosive over the last 2 weeks. Last week he had an incredible game. This week he already has 2 touchdowns in the first half. What a day for him already. What type of day are we in for Travion Henderson if he's starting the first half with 2 touchdowns and 7 minutes to go?
Now on for the extra point, the Pats kicker. What a start for the Pats. Trayvon Henderson, 2 touchdowns as the kick is good. 14-7 is your score. Let's update the score bug as the Patriots roll it on in, and Henderson makes it 14-0. What a start as we go to commercial break and just talk a little bit about that Jets defense. The Jets defense losing Sauce Gardner, Quinn Williams. It's going to be a loss for them, but at the same time, they're still a solid defense, and we'll see what they have in the future. But they do got some good first draft picks. But without Quinn Williams, Sauce Gardner, Kevin, what are your thoughts on this Jets defense?
This Jets defense has taken a lot of hits, especially with them losing their best 2 players. This Jets defense is not the same. And this Jets defense is not the same. And now their leader, Quincy Williams, he's going to have to step up and make this Jets defense more competitive. But it's not looking good for them. They need to restart everything.
Yeah, 100%. And we'll see what they do. But they got draft picks. Got a lot of good first-round draft picks now. And let's hope they don't find a way to blow it like they usually do. But Jets looking to get the top pick most likely. They'll probably wind up being the Titans and then a few other teams and then the Jets. I wouldn't be shocked if the Jets wind up getting stuck with Arch Manning. I wouldn't even take him that early. But we'll see what happens. But Jets probably going to be a top draft pick team. We're looking at the Saints. We're looking at the Titans. Maybe even the Dolphins. So they just beat the Bills. So who knows what's going to happen. They're still going to have a rough record. But Kevin, thoughts about this Patriots team? They're 8-2 right now. What do you think their highest and lowest potential is for the rest of the season?
I think this team is guaranteed at least 12 wins. I think they're going to win this game here tonight, and I think with the rest of their schedule, they could definitely win another 2 or 3 games. So this team is definitely making the playoffs.
Yeah, for sure. They play Jets, the Dolphins. They play a lot of easy teams, and then the only 2 teams that really stick out that they could lose to are the Bills and the Ravens. This team could possibly go 13-4 or better if they're able to beat the Bills or the Ravens. This team, they're a solid team. The Bucs were probably the toughest opponent, and
they lost. But that was a crazy.
Fortunately, Rowan comes up short in volleyball, but that was a short one. Close one, but Pats up by 7, and Aaron Glenn, first year as the head coach, 2 straight wins for him after starting off 0-7, even worse than Adam Gase as starter head coach. But sometimes you gotta take time to build yourself up as a coach. As Jets gonna take it on out. That's number 34.
Isaiah Davis, I think, is that him? I don't think that's him.
That's 34. Davis.
Damn.
Other running back there as we'll take a look at Keen Ajuku takes that one on out. So out comes the Jets again after a quick 3 and out for them on the last drive. Let's see what they have here.
This Jets offense needs to come back and respond after giving up 2 touchdowns. They have 14 unanswered points. Can they respond? Can hand off to Breece Hall. Breece Hall is going to take it for about a gain of 4 yards. That's going to be a good runoff to start the first drive.
Going to be second down now for the Jets here as Breece Hall not able to get much there. But let's take a look at the Jets draft picks. They got 2 first-round picks in 2026, 3 first-round picks in 2027. They're set to get possibly some good players, and they got 2 second-round picks as well, 2026. And as most teams do, they got 1 second-round pick in 2027. Don't see why they need to put that up there, but anyway, 2nd and 5 for the Jets.
The Jets with a good run to start this drive. Can they get a first down here? Justin Fields gets it off in time. Justin Fields finds Taylor for about 2 yards there. Oh no, that's Brock. I couldn't see the last name. It's number 89 though. with a reception for 2 yards.
So that's going to make it a third down now here as Justin Fields and the Jets. Pats trying to hold them off once again. Jets trying to do something here besides that first drive. The Jets have been able to do nothing as Pats right now control this game. 3rd and 4. If you don't get it here, Patriots take over. It's going to be a rough stance for the Jets through the rest of this game as Pats will have control. As Fields goes back high, goes deep, and it's going to be incomplete. He almost had it there, but not able to hold on to the ball, and that's going to be another 3 and out for the Jets. And quick 3 and out once again as the Patriots will take on over. Mitchell guard by Gonzalez, and it's going to be a great defense there by Christian Gonzalez there. And if Gonzalez wasn't there, he probably could have caught that, but great defense by him there. Another receiver, but it's going to be kicked off back to the Patriots. Fair catch, and out comes Drake May in the offense.
Yeah, this team can really pull away here if they are able to score another 6-7 points. But this team with the back-to-back 14 points unanswered, this team is in a position to run away with this game. And this Jets offense has not been the same since that first drive. They came out explosive. And ever since, they have not been the same. This Jets offense is going to need to change something around, or they're going to need to get a stop if they want to be competitive in this game, because it's going to get out of hand if they're able to. If the Patriots are able to score another touchdown here.
Yeah, and Patriots, you get this. Call it the put-away drive. Patriots take control of this game, and let's just talk about got the Patriots-Jets rivalry tonight. Kevin, what do you think are some big sport rivalries in the NFL, or just sports overall that stick out to you?
In the NFL, Eagles-Cowboys is one of the biggest rivalries. The Steelers-Ravens is always a big rivalry. There's just a bunch of rivalries. I'm also going to include, this is not the NFL, Ohio State-Michigan is the biggest rivalry in arguably all of football. In football history, that's the biggest rivalry in football, not even the NFL. So,
there's a few more rivalries to mention: the Bears and the Packers, Packers and the Vikings. Basically, the NFC North, all those teams will have huge rivalries. And then, you got the 49ers and the Rams, big one. Pretty sure you mentioned Steelers, Ravens, Bengals, Browns. There's so many rivalries. Pats, Jets, obviously. Patriots, Colts is a big rivalry, not a non-division rivalry as well. And who else? Chiefs, Broncos are a pretty big one. There's a lot of great rivalries. Eagles, Cowboys, Commanders, Cowboys, Giants, Cowboys, Eagles, Giants. That NFC East as well. Basically rivalries there. But there's so many great rivalries in the NFL and in the world of sports, but we'll do NFL first and then the world of sports. Let's just talk about the NFL right now. If you had to pick one, what's the greatest rivalry in the NFL?
I got to give it to the Cowboys-Eagles.
Yeah, I got to agree with you there. Cowboys-Giants, maybe 1-2, but Cowboys-Eagles.
And then maybe up there, Bears-Packers.
Yeah, Bears-Packers or Steelers-Ravens, but I was going to say, Eagles-Cowboys as well. We'll get back for all time. It's an easy one for me, in my opinion, for all time. But Pat's back out there now. 1st and 10, Drake May. Got 2 receivers out to the left. One on the way. It's May. Back out to throw. Back around the 10. It's going to find that. It's going to be Henderson there who gets it. It's going to be a gain of about 5.
Yeah, Travion Henderson using his receiving ability right there to get that gain of about 5 yards, I believe. And this Patriots offense backed up, but I don't think it's going to really matter. This Jets defense has been out on the field. Maybe they're starting to slow down. They're starting to get exhausted from just keep getting put out there from the Jets not being able to get us any offense going. Their defense needs to get away with something here, and it's not looking too good for them as the Patriots keep moving the ball. But Drake May is going to find Hollins for the first down. and it's gonna be not what the Jets want, but yeah, first down for the Patriots coming up again.
Yeah, so 1st and 10, easy first down for the Patriots. There's Drake May leading the Pats down the field as, 11 straight completions for Drake May to start off this game. Yeah, longest streak in his career. What a great night for Drake May here as we're going to line on back up here. It's going to be 1st and 10 now for Drake May and the Pats. Movement now. Hollins comes in. It's going to be handoff to Henderson there. Henderson trying to break through, but Jets D able to put the pressure on Henderson, not allowing him to go anywhere, making it a 2nd down.
Yeah, this Patriots offense, 2nd down, I don't think it's going to be much issue for them to get the first down here, but we just take a look at the youngest QBs to start this season. J.J. McCarthy is up there, 2-2 record, then Jackson Dart, 2-2 record, and then you see Drake May with an 8-2 record. Saw him last year, a lot of potential, went under the radar, could have potentially maybe even won like an award or something, but he didn't have as big as a year as he's had this year.
Gonna be a quick handoff to Henderson there, and Jets D stops him there. That makes a 3rd down now. Jets defense showing up these last few plays, and Pat's gotta figure something else out here as they are putting pressure here on Travion Henderson. But taking a look at the stats, Travion Henderson's stats, got 11 rushes tonight for 38 yards for 2 touchdowns. Jets defense has been doing a good job stopping him as he hasn't been able to get a ton of huge plays, but when he's gotten them, he's been able. Have been some big plays. May goes up, tries to find Diggs, and Diggs is not able to hold on. And now it's going to be 4th down as Diggs is down the ground struggling to get up. But there is a flag out.
Diggs is a little slow to get up there, and flags are out on the field. It's going to be an incomplete pass, but a penalty. The penalty is declined by the Jets, I believe.
Yeah, so it's going to go against the Patriots there. As let's see what the penalty is. Hunter Henry had nothing to do with the play anyway. It doesn't matter because it's incomplete. And Hunter Henry putting pressure, interacting with that the Jets player there makes the flag. And now with that, Pats are going to punt it away as Jets take it on back, and the flag comes out again.
Yeah, another chance for the Jets to score here potentially, but can they put some points on the board? But going back to that records thing, if it wasn't for Jaden Daniels, maybe Drake May is up there for the Rookie of the Year a season ago. But Jaden Daniels had a historic season, so that would be hard for him to win that.
It would, but who knows? Comparing Drake May's season this season to Jaden Daniels last season, it would be tough. At this point, I may have to say Drake May.
I mean, regular season.
Yeah.
Maybe Drake May, but overall, Jaden Daniels went to the NFC Championship.
Well, Drake may go to the Super Bowl this year, AFC Championship. We'll see, because honestly, remember, our prediction video, I had the Pats going all the way to the AFC Championship game. But this team is solid, and the team I had them losing to was the team that just lost to the Dolphins. So who knows? They may go all the way.
We'll see. The Patriots, I don't want to call them a regular season team, but it's kind of giving them.
I don't know about that. The Colts,
They're
Broncos,
so young.
they're regular season teams. With the Patriots, they have
It
a winning
depends who
culture.
they end up playing in the first round.
Yeah, they have a winning culture.
If they get a good matchup, then they'll move on. But I could see if there's a team that's more experienced.
If they play the Chiefs or the Bills in the first round, that's toast. But if they play the Broncos or Colts or the Chargers, those are all easy wins. I feel like, or wins that the Pats could get. Maybe even the Ravens they could upset. Who knows? But now they probably can't. But they could upset them in the regular season. But it all depends what happens. Are we going to win the division over the Bills as well? Because then we'd have home field advantage. That helps a ton as well with that home field culture. As you may not, watching these games on TV at home, you may not notice how much home field advantage helps. But going to a game, when I've been to these Jets games, you hear the momentum in the crowd. It does help a ton.
Yeah, for sure. But we're thinking a little bit too in the past, but it can. It's just so exciting thing about the NFL playoffs. It's the best time of year. Just playoffs. Once the playoffs begin, it's anyone's game. And over the last few years, it's been the Chiefs who just keep going to the playoffs. I mean, the Super Bowl. So it's hard to see anyone really beat them come January and February. But we'll end up seeing. But I think the Patriots will make the playoffs 100%.
Yeah.
And maybe in the next 1 or 2 weeks, we might see them clinch the playoff spot already. It's kind of crazy to be saying that teams are going to start clinching spots, but we're getting to that time of year. We're already coming down to the wire here in the season. Only a few weeks to go. We could see something happen already in week 11. Yeah.
Yeah, I believe it was you a few months ago when first talking about the Patriots. You said you didn't think the Patriots had the chance this year.
I don't. Yeah, but they've surprised me. I'll be honest. I was not a believer in this team, but they have surprised me. I think they surprised everyone. This team is a winner, but they are still young, which is hard to see. But we saw it as a young team last year, and they went to the NFC Championship. So who knows?
That's a solid reason that worries me about this Pats team. But a quick one for Breece Hall there, does not do much there as Pats take him down, making it a second down, and great pressure by the defense there as Patriots also introducing their new uniforms tonight as pretty solid, pretty good uniforms as well. As we're lining back up now, like those honestly may be better than the uniforms I currently wear since they switched after Brady left. To switch up the uniforms, it's going to be a handoff to Breece Hall there as the Jets are going to be taken down now, making it a third down for the Jets. Jets. So Pats deep, trying to hold them off to another 3 and out here, and Patriots, if they're able to get the ball back here, let's see what they could do with probably by the time they get back, about a minute left, maybe get a quick field goal. Let's see, but Fields and the Jets back out there.
Yeah, Justin Fields, third and short. This is probably going to get the 2-minute warning, and it will. We'll see this team have a little bit more time to think about what they want to do on 3rd and 2. But it's kind of crazy. This game is low scoring currently, but both teams have not touched the ball nearly as much as you think. It's really been like these teams have held on to the ball for so long, but they have been very successful on offense. So the score doesn't tell the story here in this game. The Patriots have been really good on offense, yet they only have 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, but we got a fast-paced game here tonight. A little more than an hour in. We got 2 minutes till halftime. And fast first half, and so let's continue talking about, so we talked about greatest rivalry in the NFL, now let's talk greatest rivalry of all time. I'll just get started off, it's easy. Red Sox, Yankees, not much else to say.
You said all time?
Yeah, greatest rivalry of all time in sports.
Michigan, Ohio State.
That it's tough. Yeah, there's so many good ones.
That
Sox,
or like
Yankees.
Duke, UNC for college basketball. That's
yeah. Oh yeah, that as well. I'm gonna stick with Sox, Yankees, especially growing up with so many Yankees fans around me. Like, you gotta stick with your team, the Sox, and the Yankees. Yeah, too many Yankees fans around me, but. Yeah, I'd say that's a big rivalry, and but let's just talk about, so we got a few weeks left in the NFL. Is there any surprise teams you see throughout the rest of the season, like a good team making a comeback and maybe getting into the playoffs?
I mean, the obvious answer is the Ravens, but besides them, I'm trying to think in that. Maybe the Bears, if they keep winning.
Yeah.
They don't seem like 6 and 7. But
gotta get the count. We should have done the counter tonight, but anyway, we got like 6 or 7 so far tonight.
Yeah, we've seen a lot of 6-7s. It's everywhere.
We just got like 9 on there. 9, 6, 7. Make that 10. Yeah. But anyway.
There's still another game that's in.
Yeah, Commanders Dolphins. They probably put that game in. Oh, it's gonna be such a great game. Probably high scoring. Jaden Daniels, Tua, that great Dolphins offense. I don't think that's gonna happen. This is gonna be a terrible game at 9:30 a.m. Fields goes back out, tries to find Mitchell, and Mitchell not able to hold on again. And Mitchell dropping multiple passes there makes it another 4th down, and the Jets are going to punt it away as another 3 and out.
Yeah, A.D. Mitchell coming from the Colts in that trade, and he dropped the first pass. That was a beautiful ball by Justin Fields, and this one's a little bit behind him, but you still got to make that catch. He adjusts perfectly, but he just can't hold on to it. The Jets have to punt again. They have not had any sort of success on the offensive side of the ball since the first drive of the game.
Fair catch again for Marquise Jones as out comes Drake May once again. And after not being able to score on the last drive, will the Pats be able to do something? They got time. Even getting into field goal range would be pretty good. Here, making it a 10-point game, and the fact that it's still a 1-score game this far into the game, a bit surprising, but make it a 2-score game going to half, and Patriots get the ball. They could easily pull away and take easy control of this one. But 1:48 left in this first half.
Yeah, this football season, a lot of sports seasons are coming to an end here. The basketball is starting up, but football is starting to slow down. High school's already coming to an end.
Yeah.
College has a few more weeks. And the NFL has about another month and a half. And that's pretty much football. It's going by quick.
Yeah, I got big Tuskers Garnet matchup tomorrow in the Section 1 championship as well. It's going to be a handoff to Henderson there as now flag comes out. Of course, Brandon and Jack will be on the call for that one. But flag comes out, and Garnet's Tuskers game. It's going to be something. Garnet's won week 1 in that game, handing the Tuskers their 2nd loss of the season, and 2 losses is something that's an unusual territory for the Tuskers, but the Garnets, they're undefeated. They've had a phenomenal season. Tuskers, however, they want revenge for that game. They're hungry. It's going to be a good game. It's going to be interesting to see what happens there. Drake May back out there now. It's going to be handoff to Henderson as they're going to stop him there. Not able to get much yardage, making that a 2nd down. As Jets defense, Henderson trying to break through, but Jets denying Henderson to fight for the 1st down there.
Yeah, this has been a pretty good game for Henderson. Not that many yards, only 39 yards, but 2 touchdowns on the day for Henderson. But 2nd and 4 coming up for Drake May with under a minute and 20 seconds in the quarter. May is going to feel a little bit of blitz. He's going to move out to the right, looks downfield, and is nearly intercepted.
He almost had it there, but not able to hold on again as something, once again, not working out for the Jets, but there was a flag out, and Patriots look to be upset. Let's see who this is on.
And flag's down. If this is on the Jets, it would be holding is on the offense. The Patriots are going to be moving back. It's not what they want. That's on the rookie, Will Campbell, with the false start there.
3rd overall pick by the Pats this season, and that is an obvious penalty there, but to move the Pats back now, it's going to be 2nd and 14 here.
2nd and long. They want to get at least a good shot on 3rd down if they can't get it here. But Drake May is going to find his running back, Travion Henderson. Henderson's going to get a decent yardage to move him a little bit closer, but it's still going to be 3rd and long coming up for the Patriots offense.
Yeah, as 3rd down now. May have wanted to throw it a bit farther there, but able to gain some yardage, and by now, you're not in field goal range, you're you're in. I'm drawing a blank. Yeah, whatever. The Jaguars kick a field goal range, but nowhere else. So yeah, you gotta gain some yardages if you want to get some points here. As May goes back out to throw, and he's gonna be taken down, and that should do it. As the Jets, that's Quincy Williams, but there is a flag out. What is this flag?
Quincy Williams with the sack there. It looks like it's going to be on the Jets, and the Patriots might be getting another chance at it.
Yeah, it's gonna be on the Jets, and Patriots getting the first down there, and now they may be set up to be able to have a chance, play or two, to getting into field goal range. Yeah, let's take a look at what happened here. Yeah, that was Stefan there, and just against Holland. Yeah, that's easy penalty there.
Yeah, that's a holding on him. Now the Patriots with a fresh set of downs. Can they get some points on the board? Drake May looks deep. He's going to go down deep, and it's going to be almost intercepted. That ball was in the air for, it seems like, forever.
A deep one. Drake May did get it in the right spot, trying to get to the receiver, but great guardage by the Jets to be able to push. That was number 18 who would have received it. Push him back, and get in the way to get in front to try to get the interception, but the Jets once again get another dropped interception. That one was hard to get, but they were not able to hold on. Taking a look, Drake May throws it far, and Jets players able to get in front of number 18 there. As now we got a Jets player down as it's 2nd and 10, and number 18, and printer wasn't working at Hawley tonight, so we got electronic rosters tonight. That's Kyle Williams, the wide receiver. He's been solid as well. Solid, like number 4 or 5 receiver for the Pats, and solid player that I've used a bit in Madden as well. But this Pats team, they don't have top tier receivers, but they got some solid receivers that have helped a ton this season, and they could get you to win games, and that's what matters in the NFL. They got solid receivers like Edelman, Hogan, that Amendola, that whole receiving core. This receiver core does kind of remind me of that one. Plus you got Dix, so that always helps with putting that veteran presence, that role model presence into that receiver locker room. But yeah, we got a few seconds left. Do you think the Pats have a chance to try to get a field goal here?
Yeah, of course. Their kicker has been pretty solid this year. Hasn't been the greatest kicker, but he's pretty reliable. If they can get in his range, I definitely think they could put some extra points here to end the half. But only 20 seconds, they got to hurry up. You saw Drake May. 2 almost nearly intercepted passes on this drive alone. Jets, if maybe your Sauce Gardner was out there, maybe that's an interception. But this Jets defense is not the same as we've seen in the past years. A few years ago, they were one of the best defenses in the NFL, and now they've lost so many players. They have slowed down, and they've lost their identity. Aaron Glenn is a defensive-minded head coach, and he's given up some of his best defensive players, so this team is going to have to look for some more defensive help, and maybe even some offensive help. If they want to keep Justin Fields, who knows what they want to do, but this Jets team as a whole is just so questionable.
Yeah, and who knows what's going to happen. Yeah, Aaron Glenn, it's not looking good for him either, but it's the Jets. What do you expect? As now going to be 2nd and 10 as Kinson Stiggers goes into the locker room, 5th round selection. As we got 20 seconds left, let's see what the Patriots have up their sleeves. They don't have a Cam Little, so they got to get a little closer than midfield to get this field goal, as they're currently at midfield here as it's 2nd and 10.
Yeah, 20 seconds. Look for them to get some quick out routes just to get in a better range. But it's going to be a dump off to Henderson. Henderson's going to get the first down. It's going to bring out to 13 seconds, and the Patriots are going to take a timeout to stop the clock from running more than it needs to.
So that's going to be the first time out for the Pats there as 13 seconds left. Patriots have time. Let's see what they get. 13 seconds. Plenty of time for Mahomes. Let's see what Pats could do here as Drake May could use that arm now. You're in field goal range. Drake May could try using that arm, especially against this Jets defense who can't get interceptions. They may try to go for a big play here. We've seen explosive plays throughout the season. But let's see what Drake May and the Pats have up their sleeves here, as it's now going to be 1st and 10 here for the Pats. 13 seconds left in this one. Movement for May as offense back out there. Multiple receivers out there. Henderson in the backfield. May back out quick. Slout finds Diggs there, and they're gonna take. Are they gonna take the quick timeout? Yes. The clock is gonna stop there, and assume they did. Yeah, it's gonna be a timeout there. Second timeout for the Pats now, as Diggs gets around. That may be offensive interference or something. That may be a penalty on Diggs, but it doesn't look like they're going to call it, as he put pressure on Jets receiver before he got the ball. Pushed him away, but got 9 seconds left now. And looking at rushing yards, Henderson's had a solid game, 2 touchdowns, but Jets have had the advantage on rushing throughout the night. We got 9 seconds left in this first half.
9 seconds left. Maybe with one timeout, maybe they try to take a shot downfield if they have the time to. But look for them to just try to get line up the kicker for an easy one here. Is he going to bring it down to the last second, and they're going to call a timeout for a chance at a field goal attempt?
Yeah, clock ticks down to 3 seconds, and now the kicker comes on the field. Let's see what he has. He's been a solid kicker, has made a few misses, hasn't been perfect this season, but he has been solid. And let's see what he got. The kicker is Abi Benares, number 36 here. Andy Benares. I don't know why I said Aubrey, but anyway, Andy Benares comes on, and 13 field goals made this season. Let's see if he can get another one, as we got 3 seconds left, as the Pats are looking to make it a 10-point game to head into halftime. But Benares up there. Andy back up. This is going to be a 45-yard attempt, as looks like the Jets are
going to call their last timeout.
Final timeout for the Jets in this first half. And let's see. It's going to give Benares enough more time to prepare for this kick, and let's see. He comes on back out now.
He's been a pretty solid kicker. Nothing special. But Drake May does his job, gets his team in a position to get some points on the board to end the half. And can they capitalize a 45-yarder? Pretty simple for most kickers in the NFL. But there might be some weather conditions we might not know of. Maybe it's a little windy. The kick is going to be up, though, and it's going to be drifting left, and it is no good.
Yeah, he's missed a few kicks this season. He hasn't been perfect, and that one does not go. A 45-yarder goes off to the right, and that will do it for the first half. As your score, it's a 7-point game. 14-7 is your score. We'll be back in one moment for our halftime show. And welcome back to our halftime show as, Jets played the Pats tough in the beginning, but the Patriots now with control in this one, currently up by 7, and, it was exciting first half. Jets started off getting an early touchdown, scaring us a little bit, but it has been domination by the Pats since then. Score doesn't show that much, but, it's been domination by the Pats from beginning to since that first touchdown, and we had 2 Travion Henderson touchdowns, making it 14-7. A missed field goal at the end of the half to try to make it a 2-score game. Fortunately, it didn't go in, and it's still a 7-point game here at halftime. Kevin, what are your thoughts on the first half?
Yeah, it's only a 1-possession game, but score doesn't tell the story in this one. The Patriots have been able to do what they want. The Jets haven't scored since the first drive. I don't know, what's been happening with this Patriots, offense. They seem good, and then, they make penalties, and then they miss the extra point. So things that you don't like to see in a team that's trying to compete for a Super Bowl here.
Yeah, it has been a rough start for the Patriots, but Patriots have tend to struggle throughout the season in the first half compared to the second half. The second half is usually when they've been able to pull away, but, rough start. But Patriots have been able to get it done here and still getting 2 touchdowns in this one. Still a pretty good start, but they probably could have looked better here. But let's talk about, first half, what's a play that stuck out to you, Kevin?
I would say the play that stuck out to me the most was that rushing touchdown by Travion Henderson, the first one where the offensive line helped him get in. They all pushed him in. That was a great effort in team football right there.
Yeah, for sure. And I should say that one too. Just great by the Pats line and just offense being able to push him in. That was just an amazing play. But just to add another play there, that second Henderson touchdown, he did that all himself. A great play there, and to get that one in. Another great play for Henderson, showing that first touchdown, maybe wasn't able to get himself, showing the fans or whoever's watching just that he could get a touchdown himself as well, and he gets that there. But let's talk about starting on the Pats. Who's a player that stood out in the first half on the Patriots?
I mean, it has to be Travion Henderson. He has 2 touchdowns. Doesn't have that many yards, but he's had a great game receiving, rushing. And then obviously Drake May. He's done what he's been asked to do. He's created plays outside of the pocket. He almost had 2 interception on that one drive, but they both got dropped. But he's been pretty good.
Yeah, I gotta say, Henderson, Drake May, such great, amazing games. But Henderson at the same time, Jets D has been able to stop him a bunch. So I gotta give it to Drake May here. Has had a solid game. But now let's take a look at the Jets and Kevin. They haven't been playing the best, but we're probably gonna be focusing on that first drive for this one. But who's a player that stuck out in the Jets tonight?
Well, on the first drive, the player that stuck out the most was obviously Justin Fields, rushing with the ball. He hasn't really been able to throw it here tonight, but his rushing ability has definitely helped him out, and that's what got him that 7 points. He actually scored the rushing touchdown.
I gotta say, great start beginning by Fields, but player that stuck out on defense and has stopped Pats from probably scoring more points tonight or getting some more big plays. Quincy Williams on great few stops on that Jets defense, and he's been solid, giving pressure on May and the receivers throughout this one, and Quincy Williams, I think, top player on the Jets tonight. But Kevin, what have you noticed a lot in tonight's game? What's something you've noticed?
Justin Fields needs some help with his receivers. As we can see here, none of his receivers have been able to really catch the ball besides the tight end Taylor. He's had a few catches, but besides that, no one has been able to catch the ball for Justin Fields, and that's why he's been able to keep it hit with himself And then handing it off to Brees Hall, who hasn't been able to get much either. So, yeah.
But yeah, another thing I've noticed, not only has the Jets offense not been able to catch balls, but the Jets defense. There's been multiple interceptions that Drake May almost thrown. Goes right through the Jets receiver's hands, just not able to hold on. We saw that happen at least twice. And I think there was another time as well. And yeah, Drake May, almost throwing 2 interceptions there. And this game could be very different if they were able to hold on, but that just shows you how much that Jets defense is struggling right now. But yeah, that's basically gonna do it for our halftime show. And yeah, make sure in the live chat if you're watching, comment who you think deserves to be player of the game. You can vote for any player on either of these teams, and whoever has the most votes, even if you vote 100 times, they all count. Whoever has the most votes at the end will be player of the game. So let's see who wins. Could even be on the losing team, but hopefully we don't see 100 Justin Fields or something. But yeah, anyway, yeah, that's gonna do it for the main part of our halftime show. But as we have time, let's just take a look at matchups this weekend and talk about a couple matchups that may stick out. So. There's some good games. Let's start off with this Bills Buccaneers game. What are your thoughts on this one?
Both teams lost a week ago, so the team that loses this one is going to be 2 straight losses, which is not what they want. Heading towards the end of the year, where the playoff picture is starting to form.
Yeah, for sure. We already got a vote for MVP. Hunter Henry is the first vote, but yeah.
Yeah, but going back to that Bucks-Bills game, if I were to pick a winner, I would have to give it to the Bucks. I feel like, I don't know, something's telling me they're going to be on the road here in this one. People are doubting them. And I think the Bills, they're a little overrated. They've lost some games, questionable games. And then we saw them lose to the Dolphins in a blowout fashion. I know that was happy to see for you. But some notable losses in the season. They lost to the Patriots, which is a really good team, but they lost to the Falcons too. So they're on and off, and I think this Bucks team, they're gonna be hungry. And something's telling me they're coming. Baker Mayfield's coming with a fight in this one.
Yeah, 100%. It's gonna be a good game, and Bills coming off that loss against the Dolphins as well. They're gonna be coming into this game hungry with revenge. They're gonna play the Bucks tough. The Bucks are also going to give up a fight, and I think we're in for a very good game. Also, I think this could be a very good game or a dominant game by either of these teams. But yeah, I think we could be in for a top game of the year. But taking a look at another good game, Eagles-Lions. Kevin, what are your thoughts on this one?
Yeah, this is going to be an offensive game. I feel like the Lions. I think they could score the ball, but the question is, can the Eagles keep up with them? They are at home, of course. They're always at home, it seems like, in these big games. But yeah, this is going to be a tough one for the Eagles. I think this is probably going to be maybe their toughest matchup of the season. Some notable teams that the Eagles have played. They played the Bucks, which were a good team. They played the Chiefs, but the Lions. They're a pretty good team. Maybe they're not the toughest team they've played, but they're definitely a team that's going to give them a run for their money. And I could see the Lions winning this one on the road.
Yeah, that's for sure. But also, yeah, talking about that game, it's going to be good. And Eagles, they have been struggling. They won with 10 points against the Packers, so. Honestly, I do feel like, and it wasn't because of how good the Packers defense is. That just that Eagles offense and the Packers offense just had bad games. And honestly, if the Lions, I think the Lions could take control. Yeah, I think the Lions could take control of this one if they come in hungry and the offense goes off. But we'll see what happens. I think this game could go either way. But of course, if you want to hear our predictions for these games, you gotta watch our prediction video, which will come out either tomorrow or Saturday. So make sure to tune on and subscribe. and put on that notification bell to be alerted for when we put out that prediction video. But Jets are going to kick it on off now as Patriots will receive in the second half.
Yeah, this second half is coming underway. That's going to be number 86 taking it out for the Patriots. And they're going to have decent field position as the Patriots offense is going to start with the ball. After missing that kick, this is still a one-possession game, and the Jets are very much still alive in this
one. But yeah, interviewing Aaron Glenn after that first half. Yeah, Jets had, besides that first drive though, they've had a rough first half, and they've been pretty solid on defense. Let's see what they have here as Drake May comes back out. Their defense able to continue some momentum as May goes back out, finds Diggs, but pressured by the Pats defense there, making it a second down with 10 seconds into this second half. Yeah, finds Diggs quick as not able to get much there. So 2nd and 7 now as Pats stay on out.
Yeah, Drake May, he's had a pretty solid game here. Over 140 passing yards on the day. And a game that's been pretty cold for them, it seems like. But May's going to look downfield just outside the range of Williams right there.
It's going to be 3rd and 7 now for the Pats as that's going to be another incompletion. Jets defense holding on, trying to get pressure there. Great job by Steffens there to pressure Williams to not be able to get open there. Use time to get open, to get around him, and rushing him, making it 3rd and 7 here as May back out. Movement for Diggs here.
3rd and somewhat long coming up. Drake May looks downfield. He's going to find Diggs, but he's going to come up short. Will the Patriots keep their offense out on the field is the question. We've seen them go for it on 4th down early in this game. I'm sure they will go for it on this one, even though it is a one-possession game here. You know, Mike Vrabel, he has that eager to just go and be aggressive. And it looks like they're going to be going here with only about maybe inches short of that first down. But 4th down coming up for the Patriots. They are going for it.
Yeah, it looks like Drake May goes back to the sideline, talked to his coach before making this big decision, and let's see what they do here. But just looking at that play again. But Pats gonna be 4th and 7 now. Should have held on to that, and they're gonna put the clock back to 4:17 here.
Oh, they're gonna say that's incomplete.
Yeah, they're gonna rule that incomplete. It looked like a catch, but no, they're gonna call it. They do rule it incomplete, and it's gonna be the Jets who take it on out. Still up now, and he's gonna be down. That's gonna be number 18 who takes it on back once again, and that's gonna be the Jets. Isaiah Williams there gets it, and out comes Justin Fields. Jets down currently by 7, and they start off this game getting a quick touchdown on the first drive. Let's see if they can do the same thing at the start of the second half.
Yeah, Breece Hall had a great game last week. This week, he's got a rough day. Obviously going against the Patriots' great defense. But I think as a whole, this Jets offense has really just been struggling overall ever since that first drive. But Fields going to hand it off to Hall. Hall's going to get just a crease there, and he's going to get a good gain of about 7 yards there. It's going to be short, 2nd down for them.
So, it's going to be 2nd down now for the Jets as able to gain. It's going to make it 2nd and 3. They're able to gain 7 yards there. Fields back out now as Jets trying to get a 1st down after being held to 3 and out. And Hall able to get in and gets the 1st down for the Jets there. Able to fight and get the 1st down, and the Jets able to prevent another 3 and out here as it's going to be 1st and 10.
Yeah, this is their first down in I think a while. This team has been like struggling a lot on offense. It's a good start for them. Um, they have the potential to tie this game up here if they can get a touchdown here, but they have not been able to throw the ball. So this game is going to have to go through the ground for them if they want a chance to win. Fields going to hand it off. No, he's going to keep it. Fields with space. He's going to get the first down and a few more yards, maybe 2 or 3. It looks like about 2 extra yards there. But Fields takes it himself, fakes out the defender, and that's going to be a first down for the Jets.
Yeah, what a route by Fields. Fake handoff and catches the Pats D off guard to take it all the way to the left to get the open field. And Fields is able to slide in and get that first down there. It's 1st and 10 now. It's the Jets already in Pat's territory here as they're back out now. Fields back in shotgun as movement now for this offense. Changing up the play there as Fields goes back out. Movement, pressure. Patriots defense able to pressure Fields there, making a quick second down as Fields helped up there after that play.
Yeah, it looks like Fields took a big hit, and there was nothing downfield as there has been all day. There has been nothing downfield, and I think that's going to be a flag coming in late. Maybe the ref saw something they didn't like. Roughing the passer. No, that's going to be on the Jets. Maybe on sportsmanlike conduct or something. It's going to be a repeat on 2nd down, I believe. Oh no, it's going to be intentional grounding for the Jets. That's going to be Justin Fields. Apparently there was no one in the area. Yeah, I could see that. It's going to back them up some more, and it's going to be a 2nd and long for them. And as they have been able to they have not been able to throw the ball here tonight. It's going to be rough for them to get this first down coming up.
Let's see what they're going to do here as Fields goes back in the huddle now, and the Jets, few solid plays, but being held back for the 20 yards. It's going to be tough for them here, but let's see as movement now, back now, hand off to Breece Hall there, and he's going to be pressured down, not able to get much yardage there, and that is going to make it a 3rd down.
3rd and long coming up. You would like to see them maybe try to throw the ball there. They hand it off instead, and that makes their 3rd down and long even more. It's still long. You just got to question what is the play calling there. You want to try to get a first down, and they choose to run the ball there. But now, 3rd and 15 coming up. They need some sort of big play here, or a draw penalty of some sort to get this game maybe closer, get some points on the board. But Fields gonna just drop it off to the receiver, and that's gonna be a gain of about 3 yards there for Williams. But we do have a flag down on the field, so let's wait for the call.
Yeah, let's see what they gotta say here as this may be against the Pats here, and let's see what the call is. But if you're just getting here, first drive, Jets able to hold the Pats off, and now the Jets moving down the field as I believe that's going to be against, who did they say that was against? But it looks like the call is here. Yeah, it's going to be against the Pats here, Hawkins. So, well, maybe it's the Jets too. That may be against both teams. It looks like Hawkins pushed one guy, and then Tippins pushed Hawkins there. So now it looks like they're calling this against the Jets here. Some confusion here, but it looks like it'll be against the Jets. So now it's going to be 4th and 28, and they're probably not going to go for it. They'd be stupid to go for it here at 4th and 28, as the Jets are going to punt it away.
Yeah, the Jets have not had any success at all throwing the ball, just offensively. And this has been rough for them. 4th and 28, they're going to punt back to the Patriots. And they got stopped on their first drive too, so that was an opportunity for the Jets to maybe potentially get back in this game. I don't know why I picked the Jets to get 20 points because they have not been able to score.
Yeah. I was going to say, when you pick Jets get 20 points, like, the Jets. I think last week was the first time all season they got more than 20 points besides the Steelers game week 1. But, yeah, we go to commercial break, and I realized we forgot to predict the second half, what's going to happen. So, Kevin, what's your prediction for the second half?
I think the Patriots are going to... They start to pick up the pace. They're going to run away with this one. The Jets are just so bad.
Yeah, you got a score prediction?
Could maybe see the Jets getting like a field goal, maybe like 10 to 24.
Yeah, I think the Patriots also pull away. I think the Pats get a touchdown and a field goal to pull away, and I think they take it. It's going to be, maybe we see, I'm going to say Pats pull ahead at the end, winning this one 30-7. Jets don't do anything else, but yeah, we'll see what happens as the Jets do continue to play the Pats tough here, and there's still plenty of game left, and yeah. But as we go to commercial, let's just take a look at we're gonna take a look at the rest of the Pats season, and the Pats have a solid rest of the season. So next week they take on the Bengals. I do feel like that's an easy win. Then they take on the Giants. That should be another win, though. Who knows? The Giants, Dart has been playing pretty good, but now Winston's starting, so who knows? Then we got the Bills, and then the Ravens. The Ravens, that's when it comes questionable. Like, those are two games we could very well lose. And then Jets and Dolphins should be easy wins, though. We may somehow lose one of those two. Who knows? But I think we're looking at 13 to maybe even 14 or 15 wins. I think worst case scenarios, we lose to the Giants, Jets, or Dolphins, one of those games, and we get 12th. But, Kevin, looking at the Pats' schedule, what are your thoughts?
I think next week, I think they're going to win this one. That would bring them to 9-2.
No, 10-2 if they win this one,
Damn.
Yeah.
Wait, so...
Wait, no.
Oh, no, 9-2.
9-2.
I was going to say. Yeah, so they would be 9-2 if they win here tonight. Next week they play the Bengals, and they'll probably win that one. It's on the road. I think they still get it done. No Joe Burrow. That brings them to 10-2. Then they play the Giants. I think they beat the Giants. It's 11-2. I think they split the series with the Bills. It's 11-3. Then I think they lose to the Ravens. That's 11-4. They beat the Jets. 12-4.
May goes back and is gonna find Hollins. Gets the first down there. Quick first down for the Pats as they're already down around the 50.
Yeah, I think the Patriots are looking at a 13-4 record.
Yeah, I feel pretty good about it as well. I think 13-4, but we may do better even. As I think we could prove we could beat the Bills or the Ravens. We could sweep the Bills this year based on how they're playing, the performance they put up against the Dolphins. But it's gonna be quick one there. Henderson taken down, making that a second down.
Yeah, this Patriots team has surprised everyone around the league.
It has.
This was not a team that was in the conversation to even make the playoffs, but now we're talking about this team maybe getting the first round bye come this playoffs, and if they get that, this young team could possibly maybe go on a run to the Super Bowl. Who knows? NFL is so crazy nowadays, you never know who's going to win, but there is the Chiefs in that AFC, there's the Bills, so there's just a lot of stuff that they got to look out for. But Drake May going to maneuver, and he's going to look downfield and find Diggs for a big catch. And they are in position for some points here, finally.
Diggs able to get open, and Drake May able to get out from the pressure to find Diggs. Easy, quick pass there. Great job by both of them. Taking a look at this again, so analyzing the play a bit more. So we got Drake May, comes on out, fake handoff to Henderson, breaks away from the Jets for the tackle, and finds Diggs to escape from the defender there and get himself open in front of the defender, and a great catch and gain for the Pats is now first down at the 30 as May back out there. He's going to keep it now as Gonna throw it to Diggs. Diggs still in bounds, and he's gonna be down around the 10 finally. As it's gonna be another big gain for the Pats there, as May able to find Diggs there for more yardage after the scramble. Yeah, May able to sees Diggs open before getting out of bounds and decides to make the play to get more yards. Could have ran it out of bounds, but Diggs wide open and he gets it, and that will be a gain of 10 more yards after that.
Yeah, that's a great play by Drake. Man, let's look at the little Mahomey.
Yeah, for sure. It's May gonna hand it off to Henderson again. Henderson rolling, and he's gonna be down around the 6 to 7 yard line there. Between the 6 and the 7 yard line. As it's gonna be second, about 6 to 7 to go. Till touchdown. It's gonna be 2nd and 5 there. So yeah, May back out there now as coaching up his offense here. Let's see, you're close to the end zone, looking to go up 2 touchdowns here. Patriots spread on out. May back out to throw. Rolling. Throws up, and it's going to be caught. Who else? Henderson gets it, this time for a receiving touchdown. That's his 3rd touchdown today.
Travion Henderson is breaking out. This is incredible to see as a NFL fan who loves college football, because Travion Henderson was maybe supposed to be a 1st round pick. He kind of fell a little bit, but he definitely had the potential, and this is why. Like I said earlier in the stream, he has the receiving ability that running backs do not have, and he shows it right there.
Yeah, great play by May to find Henderson open. Great job. Great job by Henderson to get open, and yeah, now it's going to be a 14. He misses the extra point! Are you kidding me? No, it goes in. It looked like he missed it there, but that one does go in. A bad kick that just somehow goes in right by the goal post, and it's going to be a 14-point game. That looked like it didn't go, but yeah, he got it. So it's going to be a 21-7, 14-point game now here as the Pats take the lead. But yeah, let's just, as we have a moment, let's just talk about some more exciting games coming up. So I want to try to call the Super Bowl this year, something fun I may try to do, but yeah, I'm looking to do some playoff games as well, hopefully some games at Rowan as well in the near future, but yeah, I'm definitely trying to call more and more games off the YouTube, so make sure to just subscribe to this channel if you want to know when I'm doing more games. Also follow Ben Silk Sports on Instagram just to be updated on all my content, all the videos I make. I also make videos. I did an NFL mid-season prediction video with Kevin. I did one with Kevin and Jonas on the Jets on the NBA season. But we'll be back in just one moment. We're back now, and as we go through that 3rd quarter, Kevin, do you think the Jets still have a chance in this game?
No, I think this game is over.
Yeah.
The Jets cannot do anything offensively, and the Patriots are, like you said, they're like a second half team. They catch some heat towards the end of the game, and we're seeing it here already. They just go in, punch it in. That's Travion Henderson's 3rd touchdown of the game. He's breaking out.
Yeah, for sure. What a game for Travion Henderson. Has had such a breakout game, and 3 touchdowns, pretty good. And and the weak play on the Pats today. That kicker almost missed that extra point as well. It didn't look like it went in originally, but yeah, it could easily be a 17-point game right now. Luckily, they somehow got the extra point, but now Yeah, it's a 14-point game, and yeah, but if he keeps missing kicks like that, this may cost the Patriots in the future. Something to worry about as well. There's better kickers available in free agency, so they may want to look into some new kickers. Justin Tucker, even, I'm pretty sure his suspension ends soon, so who knows. But he's going to kick it back off, and the Jets will be taking it on over.
I don't know if anyone wants Justin Tucker after those allegations.
No, yeah, that is true. Yeah, that is, no, yeah, you bring up a good point. Just keep talking.
Okay. Yeah, this Patriots team, they've gotten better as time has gone on throughout the game. And we're seeing it here tonight. Saw it last week against the Bucks. This team catches heat towards the end, but like Ben was saying, the kicker could be something to worry about in the future. Obviously, they missed an a field goal to end the half, and that close field goal. But Justin Fields is going to take a hit, but he's going to get it off in time to his tight end Taylor there for a decent gain there. That seems like his only reliable target has been his tight end here tonight. But yeah, Justin Fields just needs some sort of help outside of the tight end Taylor. He needs his receivers to step up badly because they have. I don't even think his receivers have caught any sort of passes here tonight. 2nd and 3 coming up for the Jets. They can get some sort of offense here. Maybe this could be a somewhat closer game, but who knows? Fields going to fake the handoff. With time, looks downfield, and he finds Taylor again for the first down. And that's going to keep the chains moving. And the Jets are in somewhat working. And they were here last drive, and then those penalties messed them up. But they have a chance here to get some points or come away with some points. Let's see what they do here. Fields going to keep it himself. Going to get a gain of about 7 yards there. As we're halfway done with the third quarter. This is a 2-possession game. The Jets need to respond with some sort of offense here. Let's see what they do here. Justin Fields, 7 rushes for 45 yards and a touchdown here. Fields in the pistol formation with his fullback in motion. Fields dumps it off to his receiver. That's number 3 for the first down, and that's going to move the chains. That is number 3 for the Jets with a first down there. That resets the drive. 1st and 10 coming up for the Jets, as this has been their best drive since the first drive of the game. See if they can get some points here, as they are in range of a field goal here. The tight end, number 89, in motion. Fields going to get it off, but with pressure. Will he look downfield? He finds Breece Hall for the reception there. And that's going to be a gain of a reception for about 6 yards there. That's going to be a somewhat nice second down coming up for them.
Yeah, it's going to be a second down now for the Jets, as with 5:01 left in this third. Justin Fields leading a great drive here, as now movement for the Jets, down by 14. Jets trying to do something here. It's going to be 2nd and 2 now. Fields back out there, as, wow, 20 rushes, 14 passes for him today, as they're by the 30 now, as it's going to be a handoff to Hall. Hall is going to be able to get the first down. It does look like he made some contact there with Gonzalez there, and they're still going to give him the first down, so it's going to be 1st and 10 for the Jets there, as, yeah, Hall, 50 yards rushing tonight with 12 rushes. Great night for him.
How many weeks? I mean, I think we already know the Jets are eliminated from the playoffs, but
Yeah.
how many more weeks do you think this team has until they're officially eliminated from the playoffs?
It'll be this or next week. Probably by the end of this week, honestly, because Patriots get 9 wins. I guess they still have a chance if the Jets win out and the Pats lose out. It's going to be a handoff to, yeah, that's 18 there. And, yeah, it's going to make it a second down. But, yeah, I'd say, yeah, next week because it's not possible for this week. Well, maybe it is. Who knows? Yep, my phone. But, yeah, that was number 18 on the reception there, as it's now, yeah, going to be 2nd and 6. 2nd and 6, and it's currently the 7th play on the drive. So,
John Mechie in motion, the former Houston Texan. Fields looks for his receiver, Adam A.D. Mitchell, and he has had 3 targets here today and no catches. 2 of them being drops. That one was a little bit too in front of him. But yeah, this Jets receiving core without Garrett Wilson has been. Oh, maybe that was another drop actually. It's just right through his hands. A.D. Mitchell has not had a good game here tonight. He might get benched. He's already on the sideline. 3rd and 6 coming up, and that needs to be a first down there. That's someone that they wanted to bring in, young player, and he has not shown up here tonight. Fields needs to go quick. He gets it off in time. The Patriots are sending a blitz. He is protected beautifully. He looks downfield, and it's a wide open John Mechie for the touchdown. The Jets are going to make it a 1-possession game. John Mechie for the touchdown.
Fields able to find Mechie there. What a play by him. A deep pass there. He took it all the way, and Mechie gets it in. And what a drive by the New York Jets.
Yeah, John Mechie, traded from the Eagles, was traded from the Texans to the Eagles. So this is his 3rd team and only his 3rd or 4th year now. So he has moved around, has a lot of potential. But now finds himself on the Jets, and he's able to make this a 1-score game. The Jets get the field goal up, and it's good. We have a 7-point game here in the late 3rd quarter.
And folks, the Jets are not done yet. Justin Fields, big pass to John Mechie there, takes it on in. Justin Fields playing like Drake May there as he gets it on in. And folks, yeah, we got a game, but your score is now 14-21. Patriots currently up by 7. Kevin, what are your thoughts on that drive?
That was a beautiful drive. That's similar to what we saw in the first drive of the game, where the Jets were able to do what they want and score. But can they keep this up is the question, because we know the Patriots can. They're able to score, but the Jets, on the other hand, they've had trouble. I think if the Jets want to get in this game, or maybe potentially tie it, they got to do it through their special teams. We saw them get 2 special teams touchdowns last week, and we've seen them in the past score with their special teams. So that's something to maybe keep an eye out if the Jets want to get in this game even more.
Yeah, but yeah, let's see if they do that. Anyway, yeah, the Jets, great drive there. If we see that just every drive throughout the season, just more often, this Jets team would be solid contenders. But yeah, that's one of the few very little breaks we've seen for this Jets squad. As yeah, the Jets make it a 1-score game once again, and this game's not over. But Patriots, Jets, there's been so many great games. I already talked about the 33-0 game. There was that famous game with Joe Flacco as the QB, where the Jets played them tough that next season. Patriots still won 30-27. There's been so many good games with these squads, and yeah, but yeah, I want to know, Kevin, what do you think, just in the last, let's say 10 years, who's been the worst New York team, the Giants or the Jets? They've had a lot. It's been a lot.
I think it has to be the Jets. I mean, the Giants won a playoff game a few years ago. Even though it was a few years ago, they won a playoff game. Yeah, I think they found their quarterback in Jackson Dart. They're in a definitely better position than the Jets. Jets have not been in the playoffs in I don't even know how many years, probably 30 or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Jets have been so bad for so long. They drafted Zach Wilson.
Yeah.
They have just been through it all. The Aaron Rodgers experiment. So I would definitely say the Giants have had more success, and the Jets have probably been the laughing stock of the NFL for years.
Yeah, but Jets kick off next week. Got Bills Texans on Thursday Night Football. We will not be here as it's this boy's birthday.
Yep.
As Jets are gonna kick it on off. As Patriots take it on back, and to return, that's gonna be 86. Take it back for the Pats.
Yeah, this game has the potential to get somewhat interesting if we could see a stop here from the Jets defense. If they can end up getting a stop and the Jets get the ball back, maybe we see them tie it up, but that's a very long shot with what we've seen from this Patriots offense. And Travion Henderson, who's had an incredible game here tonight, 3 total touchdowns, 2 rushing, 1 receiving. He's done it all.
But yeah, Pats line back up now. As it's going to be 1st and 10 here. 3:06 left. May back out. Movement on the Jets D as Hollins comes on the inside, moves to the other side. Switch up the play there. That's going to be a handoff there. That's 34 there with the 1. Backup running back there as, that's going to be, that will be, he's not on the roster. So, 34 on the 1 there, and there's a flag out.
Yeah, it's going to be a holding. And the Patriots, something they've done good all season, I think it's with the addition of Mike Vrabel. They've been one of the best teams that don't really get that many penalties, and it's because I think the mindset that Mike Vrabel has brought to this team, they don't really get as many penalties as, say, like the Jets or the Cowboys. They're a very well-coached team. But Drake May, with time, goes down, looks deep, and it's going to be incomplete. That's out of bounds. Maybe Drake May and his receiver were miscommunication there, but Drake May saw something he liked, and he took a shot downfield.
Yeah, so that's going to now make it 2nd and 20. A momentum shift for the Jets here. Pressure there is going to be incomplete, and now dangerous territory here as the Pats line back up. They got to get a big play here to stay in this one. It's going to be a tough first down here, but they still got another couple more tries here as May goes back out. It's going to find that's going to be Henry there. It's going to be caught. Get a few yards back on that one. See where they mark it.
Yeah, Hunter Henry has been one of his favorite targets here tonight, including Mac Hollins and Stephon Diggs. I heard something about Stephon Diggs maybe having a kid on the way, maybe tonight or something. I heard something about that. So this might be a meaningful game for him.
The line back up as
3rd and 10 coming up for both teams here. This is a big play for both teams. But Drake May, with time, finds Douglas for the first down. And
is he still up? He is still gaining yardage there. I believe he was knocked down as what a play by Douglas. Drake May out route. Douglas on the out route to the left. Finds Douglas there. Quick pass to get the first down. And then more after. I believe, he was knocked down. Let's take a look again. So Douglas does the route around. And he's down but gets back up. I don't believe he was officially down. Let's just see. No, his knee did hit. No, they're going to count that. So, hard to tell here, but anyway, they're going with it. So now, 1st and 10 for the Pats. May. Hand off. It's going to go hand off to 34, and it will be a yard gain there.
Yeah, that, as we came into this year, I mean, I know you follow the Patriots a lot.
Yeah.
I mean, what have you seen from Travion Henderson compared to Ramondre Stevenson? What is the difference like?
This season, he's just been so much elite in the backfield. He's been able to do so many. Our backfield has been so much better with Henderson and Stevenson. It's great a few years ago, but
it's time to move on.
Yes, it is. Too many fumbles, too many mistakes in the backfield. Henderson's solid. rookie, and we needed Henderson there. But quick pass to Douglas. It's going to be pushed back. It's going to be a third down now, as probably wind up gaining a couple yards there, if any.
As this quarter winds down, we will head into the fourth quarter, and this is still a one-possession game. A turnover could change this game, so this is a pretty close game here. The Jets are still alive somehow. I thought this game was going to be a lot. I mean, I thought it was going to be competitive because these two do play in the same division, but I think the Patriots are going to run away with it in this last quarter here.
Yeah, so we head to the fourth quarter now, and so we got Patriots running away. What's your final score prediction for that?
Well, at the half, my score prediction was, I think, 10-24. That can't happen. Before the game started, my score was 33, I believe.
Yeah.
And that's still possible if the Jets get a touchdown when they missed the extra point, and then the Patriots get, I guess, a field goal, a touchdown, and a safety.
Yeah.
Something like that.
It could happen. You never know, but we'll see.
But I know we don't have the playoff picture in our face right now, but who do you think, seeding wise, what has surprised you the most? I mean, obviously, as of now, the Chiefs aren't even in the playoffs,
No,
and then
not.
the Eagles are the first seed in the East, and they're still, and the Broncos are up there. I think they're the second seed or something. So, if the playoffs were to happen today, what would your Super Bowl look like?
That's a tough
Do you want to pull
one.
up the seedings?
Yeah, let me pull that up now, but that's a tough one because let's see if the NFL app will let me pull up the seedings. But that's a tough one because it's just how the AFC looks right now. Steelers right now is the 4 seed. That's gonna switch up. Ravens gonna win that division. Bills right now a wild card team. Is that gonna hold on? Honestly, the Patriots may win that division now because the Bills just lost to the Dolphins. And I don't know, you just lost to the Dolphins that bad. You're probably not going to win out. And that's what they may have to do to win that division against the Patriots. And then, the Chiefs, like what Kevin said, not in the playoffs. Looking at the AFC is tough. Anyone could do it. Chiefs, even if they get the 7th seed, even the 7th seed could go on and win. You never know. But last week I said the Bills. I'm not saying the Bills anymore. I think it's going to be the Chiefs, as I think the Chiefs somehow find a way to get to the Super Bowl. Yes, they're 5-4, but performances they've been putting up have probably been as great, if not better than the last few years. But it could also be the Pats. So I think Pats Chiefs in that AFC Championship game. I think it's Pats that go to the Super Bowl. I know I may be being biased, but they got a solid chance. And Colts, Broncos, they're a first round elimination team. And then the NFC, I'll talk about that in the next commercial break. Got May back out to throw. It's going to find Diggs there as it's going to be caught. A big play for Stephon Diggs, the former Bill, Viking, and Texan. Gets that first down. It's ironic he's on the Pats now. Stephon Diggs, of course, the player of that big Minnesota Miracle play that still haunts me to this day. Grew up as a huge Drew Brees fan, and that was rough. That was before I believe that was before Super Bowl 52. So that was the first big heartbreak I remember well.
I think the Patriots are gonna clinch a playoff spot, heading into their bye week.
I could
They
see
have
it.
They have two guaranteed wins. I feel I mean, nothing's guaranteed in the NFL, but those games are so easy for them.
Yeah, you got the Bengals. That's an easy win, and then
You have the Giants.
Yeah.
And then you go into the bye week, and then you play the Bills, and then you have some divisional matchups. I think.
Yeah.
Is this the first meeting with the Jets?
It is, yeah, because the second game will be on second to last game of the season.
Oh yeah,
so.
why do I keep forgetting that?
Yeah.
We're literally going to lose it.
Yeah, it's going to be a fun game that we'll be going to. I'm looking forward for that. But, yeah, the Yeah, contact there gives the Pats the first down as 7-point lead right now. Pats trying to pull away here as Patriots they always find a way to embarrass the Jets as Patriots trying to fight here and but just looking at that schedule.
How do you like these new Patriots unis?
Pretty good. Like I honestly I think they look better than their current uniforms right now. Like if their current uniforms didn't have that stripe on the side, I would say otherwise. But like, no, they look pretty good. Like I think they should use those more often. Like
Out of all your
pretty
Boston teams, what is your favorite jerseys? Like,
that's a tough one. I'll get
shoot.
back to you as May is gonna be taken down there. Taken down. The Jets get to him, making it a third down. My favorite jerseys. There's so many good ones. Like these are actually pretty cool. Maybe the old Pats jersey though, because like it just has so much significance to me. But yeah, just looking at that again, Drake May taken down, couldn't escape the pocket there. So they take him down, went back.
Jermaine Johnson.
Yeah, gets him for the sack.
That's not gonna actually helps him a lot with the kicker who has struggled here tonight. That backs him up a lot. But there's gonna be a dump off to Henderson. He's gonna get about 2 yards gain there, but it's gonna be a somewhat long field goal for the Patriots kicker, not a long field goal for say Brandon Aubrey or Cam Little.
It's gonna be about a 30-yard field goal, maybe even less. But let's see if he's able to get down. If this is gonna be a 70 for Cam Little and Aubrey. So let's see what he got here. But Patriots kicker questionable. Who was their kicker last season?
44-yard attempt. He missed one from I believe literally like the same spot or
45 yards before. He also almost missed the extra point. Somehow just went in.
This one is up
as
and
it
is
goes
good.
up. Somehow that one is gonna be good. So your score, it's now a 10-point game. Pats back in control. 24-14 is your score. Jets down by 10. So the Pats looking pretty good in this one, and I guess I'm still stuck on that uniform thing. Like maybe these uniforms will. It's probably the ones that the Pats wore when Brady was there, where they went to all these Super Bowls, because it just has so much significance. But anyway, Kevin, what about you? What's your favorite uniform for your teams? Knicks, Cowboys, Mets.
I guess I don't know. I kind of like for the Mets. I kind of like that black and purple, the grimace ones. Those ones are nice.
Yeah.
And then I really love I'm definitely gonna get this probably for Christmas. I'm gonna ask my mom for my mom and dad for the New York Knicks black, the in-season tournament jerseys.
Yeah.
Those are so sick.
Yeah.
But my favorite Cowboys jersey, honestly, it's got to be the whiteout ones. I forget what they're called, but they're so sick.
Yeah. The Cowboys ones are pretty cool, but
we honestly need some new jerseys. We haven't had any new jerseys. Like all these teams come out with new jerseys every time. We really haven't had any.
Yeah, and some. But like Pat's New Jersey is pretty cool. Gotta say that. But let's just, as we have a moment, we're gonna take a look at the Jets' rest of the season schedule. Now they are 2-7. They're gonna be 2-8 most likely, and after this they play the Ravens. That's gonna be a loss. The Falcons, so that could be a win. I don't know why. Like I could see that being a trap game for the Falcons. Somehow the Jets get it done. They play the Dolphins. Another game Jets may be able to get, but I don't.
Game right there.
I do feel like the Dolphins find a way. The Jaguars. That's another game, honestly, the Jets could get. So there's a few games there the Jets could get upset wins. And the Saints, that's a game all the Jets fans are saying should be an easy win. So yeah, I think the Saints get an easy win there. And then Patriots, that's going to be an ugly game. Patriots dominate. And then the Bills, Week 18. Who knows what's going to happen in that game? It's Week 18. You can never see what happens. But yeah. Kevin, what are your thoughts about this Jets schedule?
Every game they could probably lose. Maybe the only game I could see them winning, realistically, is the Falcons and Saints.
Yeah.
But I definitely think they sell the first round pick. I think both of us have agreed that
Yes.
the Jets will probably find a way to not get that first round pick, even though they are set up to get it. I think it's between them and the Titans. And the Titans are probably going to get back-to-back first round picks. They've just been awful. I thought Cam Ward was going to be so good, even though I think he is a great quarterback. He has no help at all. The Titans is terrible.
Yeah, for sure. But yeah, we started the fourth quarter. Patriots. Do you think they would have more of a lead at this point?
Yeah, I thought they were going to blow them out by a lot. They've struggled, but I think they could pull away here if they can get a stop here and they get the ball back, and that'll seal the game.
We've got Fields back out there now. Movement for the receiver. Fields back out. He's going to hand it off to Hall there, as Hall will be down, getting a couple more yards. That's going to make it a second down here for the Jets.
When do you think realistically the Patriots, I know you're very confident in your Pats this year, but they've won so many Super Bowls, 6. We're looking for their 7th one.
Yep.
When do you think that will happen?
I want to say this year, but confidently, you got to give them a couple more years. Maybe next year, maybe 2 more years, but it's also going to depend if this team is able to continue their momentum play, how they continue to play, and at the end of the day, this team needs to go on a run and figure it out. Just have a great team working together and playing great football at the end of the day. So it's going to come down to, basically whatever team is, whatever, they could put it together and go on a run. So this team could do it, but yeah, we'll see. I think realistically, though, maybe next year or 2 years more likely.
Fields going to keep it. He's going to be met by 2 defenders, but he keeps his body moving forward, and he might have picked up that first down. Wow, it looks like that play was done for. Justin Fields finds a way to potentially extend his body and get that first down. If you look at this play, 2 Patriots just meet him right there, and he just finds a way to just get in front of him and just fight for that first down. That looked like it was about to be a loss of yards there, and he maybe gets that first down on 3rd down. That's a huge play by Justin Fields, and they do give it to him, so it's going to reset the downs, fresh set of downs. What can Justin Fields do with his offense? He has time. He's going to get met by number 50, but keeps his eyes downfield, and it's going to be incomplete. That was a tough play right there.
Yeah, throwing it away as he just didn't have enough time to get the ball to the receiver. Patriots gave him pressure, just threw it away before something else happened there. Could have led to a fumble, but yeah, Fields rough hit for him as well there. That's going to make it 2nd and 10.
Yeah, Justin Fields takes a big hit. He eats it though, gets back up, and he knows Justin Fields is tough, man. I feel bad for him. I feel like he's had a tough career.
Fields gonna find Hall there, and that will go nowhere. That's gonna make it a 3rd down there. Not much movement there, as just a quick pass to Hall. Not much there, as the Patriots defense able to hold the Jets. Now 3rd down here.
Yeah, 3rd and long coming up for the Jets. This could be the game right here. If you give the ball back to the Patriots, you might not get it back for another 5 minutes. And that might be the game right there. So this is really it for the Jets. Down 2 scores. They are desperate. This place is rocking. But Justin Fields, with time, keeps his eyes downfield, and it's going to be incomplete. And that's going to be 4th down, and they're forced to punt the ball.
So yeah, 4th and 12, and that may do it for the Jets, folks. As Pat's get it back, and Drake May should be able to seal it for the Pats here on this drive. Yeah, Justin Fields. Yeah, that just shows you the Jets seasoned that play there. Right to the
doinks off his head.
Yeah, player's helmet, and it's going to be punted away as the Patriots. The ball's going to wind up bowling in, and it's going to be a touchback there. So if you missed last week, we called probably the most low-scoringest game all season. Well, at that point it was. Then the Eagles-Packers tied it. But one of the two low-scoringest games of the season. And, yeah, it was a slow game. It wasn't the greatest game to call. Probably the most boringest game I have called. But, yeah, that Monday night game, Eagles-Packers, another one. We had a 0-0 game at the first half. Like, what are your thoughts on that? Just how, like, those offenses played based on what you know?
They played terrible.
Yeah. Like, those defenses, they didn't even play good. Like, those offenses just played bad, and it was the first 0-0 game at halftime in a few years, so for two great teams, like, that's not what you're supposed to see. That shows you, like, these teams don't, like, they may not go far. Like, they're not, I feel like those are the top two teams in NFC, I feel like, that people are saying could win the Super Bowl. Like, in that game, both those teams showed why they deserve not to make the Super Bowl. But, yeah, we'll see. But
let's like, shift a little bit towards high school football. I know the Somers play Rye tomorrow. Yeah. Let's go more in detail. What are your predictions for that huge matchup? Both team seasons on the line. Winner moves on to the state playoffs, right?
Yeah.
This is the game of the season. Both teams have had this game marked down on their calendars. This is the game they want to play in, and now they are both in this championship matchup. Who do you think moves on? And I know you're a Somers fan, you're from Somers, but not biased, realistically, who wins and who moves on?
Realistically, okay. So, week 2, these teams took on each other, and I won it for the first time since 2019 when these two teams played. Every time they play, it's been close, but Somers has been able to have the edge. Of course, I won the state championship just 2 seasons ago because they were in Class B. Somers in Class A. Rye is a great team in all sports. They're winning the section in like all the other sports right now. They do it often, and they're gonna be a tough team to get by, especially this season. A lot of the team from last year stayed going into this season, and yeah, week 2 as well, coming from the prep game. Somers, yeah, it was a rough start Somers season, and it took them a bit longer to adjust from that, losing to that Rye squad, but I think Somers is going to be hungry, and okay, so we got May back out to throw. We'll get back to the game. As May is going to find Stephon Diggs down around the 40, and Rye's going to play them tough. Rye's having an unheard of season, but Somers wants revenge from that game. They're on momentum. This coaching staff has coached adversity before and just coached them to great wins, and I think they're hungry. Right now, Somers is ranked 11th in New York, 23rd in like New York, New Jersey, Connecticut, and like that's low for them. So they're hungry. They want this win, and when there's been criticism before, they've been able to get it done. So I think they get it done. But it's gonna be a good game. It's gonna be a heck of a good game. I think a lot closer than it usually is, and I think the Garnets dominate for the first part of it, like they did last year as well. But I think we see a game drawn out right to the end. Both teams want this, but I think Somers gets it done. Yeah, not being biased, I think they have the coaching staff and the team to do it, but it's going to be tough.
Yeah. As we have been talking about this game for a while, we both predicted this in the predictions video. This was going to be the matchup for the championship game. But the season's on the line. A lot of it, I haven't done that much research on Rye, but I know they're undefeated. They've been undefeated all season long, and someone has to knock them off. And the more that I think about it, I'm gonna maybe have to agree with it. But I think Somers is hot. They're doubted as a team. I think they could pull off this upset.
Yeah, gotta point out, like, yes, they're undefeated, but one of their losses, one of their, Drake May goes up to Hollins and he drops it. It's gonna make it a fourth down, but yeah, one of their losses, one of Somers' losses are to the Garnets. The other one is to the best team in New York State. That was gonna be a tough win from the beginning. Yes, it was a rough loss, but Iona Prep, the best team in New York State by far, and like they're like pretty sure they're a top 50 team in the country, but that was gonna be a tough game to win either way. I'm pretty sure if the Garnets played them, it would be a similar result with Iona Prep winning by that much. So I think both these teams are good, and that Iona Prep game did affect how Somers played in that next week as well, just because they lost so badly to Iona Prep. But I think it's gonna be a win for the Tuskers, and they're gonna show they're the better team. But it's gonna be tough.
Yeah, I'm excited for that one. This game has been built up for a while now. Like both of these teams, this has to be a game that both these coaches are losing sleep over. I mean, this is the season on the line. These teams have had backed like multiple appearances where they've played each other and different outcomes almost all the time. But this one is just, I feel like it's up in the air for anyone. I could see it going either way, but I don't know. Someone's told me, compared to like the last few weeks, Somers has gone quietly underrated. People are doubting them. People don't think they got it anymore. I think they could stun and upset Rye, who has been lights out all season, and end their season. Their season that has been incredible. But I think that's just the team Somers is. They're a team that is not going to back up, and they're just going to keep moving forward. And I think they move forward, and they move into the state playoffs here.
Yeah, for sure. Those two losses start off the season also. It's given Somers so much momentum, and it's unusual occurrence for Somers. Last year, both these teams took on each other. It was probably the most hyped matchup in the state as both teams. It probably is again as well. Both teams were 10-0, and that was a pretty good game. That was a fun game to call, but it'll be interesting to see what happens this time. But do you got a final score prediction?
I know Somers' offense is pretty good. I'm gonna say 34-31. I think it's gonna come down to the end.
Yeah, based on the game to start off the season, 17-7. Like Somers has been a bit more defensive heavy, but they got explosive offense. They're figuring out that offense, and Garnets I think are up at halftime, maybe 21-7 even or something. But Somers finds a way to pull it back, and I think they get it's gonna be like a 20, because we don't see a lot of field goals in football. I think, or at least for Somers football, I think we get like a 27-24 win. But it's gonna be because kicker hasn't been 100%, so it's gonna be 4 touchdowns for the Tuskers, 24-27 win as they go on to the states. And if they win this game, they're gonna be going most likely the championship.
Fields just fumbled.
Yeah, Fields fumbles there, and they're saying it's the Pats' ball. And that should do it, folks. In Jets fashion, Justin Fields with the fumble, and your New England Patriots look to be heading to get that 9th win of the year. They're going 9-2. I thought the Pats would be good with this easy schedule, but I did not think going to this season they'd be 9-2 at week 11. Like, who thought?
Something's telling me, because I remember, don't get mad, but like Mac Jones, didn't he have only 2 losses or something? And he was they were undefeated at one point, I believe, and then they
No,
I think this team is way different.
I've been worrying about that too, because it was this point of the season they were 9-4 after starting 2-4. They had 7 wins in a row, just like this team. And
Yeah.
so it does worry me, but I do feel good about Drake May. But at that time, I did feel as good about Mac Jones. That's going to be a handoff there. I believe that, yeah, that's going to be Henderson there making a second down. But I think if we continue rolling and not start losing games, well, Mac Jones didn't either. So it's really going to come down to how we do in the playoffs and then next season. Like, I don't, like, this season, the rest of the season, like, it won't decide the future.
I definitely think the Patriots are back.
Yeah.
I do think they're back, and the reason is Drake May. He's a franchise quarterback. They drafted him. I think he was the right pick. A lot of people will say, like, oh, Jaden Daniels. But
Not after this season.
yeah, but this has been an MVP. I mean, I heard Patriots fans say Jaden Daniels could have the offensive rookie of the year. This is their MVP. He's going for an MVP. He's not going for that offensive rookie of the year is behind him. He's having his sights on the MVP right now, and that could very well be his with this remaining schedule for them. They're probably going to get around 13 to 12 wins, and the MVP comes down to can you win and your stats. And he's put up the stats, and he's been winning, so he has to be the favorite for MVP alongside maybe Jonathan Taylor. Who knows?
Alright, so May back out, goes up, and it's gonna be
Looked like
not
it was
even
tipped.
tipped there, and
Still going to be a two-possession game.
and out comes the kicker, folks. As let's see, they're gonna try to make it a 13-point game here. It looks like, and Drake May, ball was tipped there. Like he was trying to get it to. It looked like that was Henry in the end zone, but would have been tough for him to hold on either way. As now 4th-7. This is a chip shot, so hopefully he makes it. This is a 26-yard attempt, so a 60-yard attempt for Brandon Aubrey. As the kick goes up, and it's gonna be good.
Yeah, that's Brandon Aubrey, guys.
60-yard attempt for Brandon Aubrey. That's good.
If they had Brandon Aubrey, I think they would make the Super Bowl.
Yeah, you got. I don't know if you got my joke there.
Oh, no, I didn't.
No, yeah, basically, yeah, no. Like this kicker's so bad. Like if it was, like. No likeliness of him making this is like Brandon Aubrey making it from 60. Yeah. but yeah.
Yeah, that's Brandon. That's some deep range for this kicker right here. 26-yard field goal. That's a long field goal for
They
him.
need to get Zerline. I think Zerline's a free agent. Like they gotta get someone good.
They should have never let go of Folk. He's had.
Yeah, Folk's
Apparently, he's been
solid.
like really good. He's probably been like one of the best kickers.
Yeah, Folk's solid. They've had some good kickers over the years. They've let go and then done good on other teams. Like Koo was a free agent as well. They could have gotten Koo. Now he's on the
Koo is
Giants.
so bad.
Yeah, but he's better than this guy.
Koo, if you needed him to get a game-winning field goal, good luck.
True. Yeah. He's solid. He's had his ups and downs, but yeah, we'll see. So yeah, 27 to.
I wish that
14
Patriots
is
made a
the
big
score.
trade at the deadline, like the other teams.
Yeah.
I know they don't want to waste their picks, but like this team has Super Bowl aspirations, and it could very well be a Super Bowl team if they maybe added another piece at the deadline. Like say if they added
Yeah.
Sauce Gardner
Oh,
alongside
yeah.
Christian Gonzalez or something. If they gave
No,
up
that would have been
their
great.
defense would be so crazy, but
Yeah.
they chose to not make any moves, and they're rolling with their team. They're confident in this team, potentially going on a Super Bowl run.
Yeah, let's see if they're gonna be able to do it. Currently have 3 viewers right now. Thank you for everyone.
You want to know what this year's Patriots reminds me of? This reminds me of the Bills that one year, where they had like Stephon Diggs. Like,
yeah.
like this is literally like the Bills, but they're the Patriots. If that makes sense.
No, yeah, I get it reminds me of them too a bit.
Like, they don't have,
Fields
like-
is gonna be taken down. Jets pressure him there as Patriots defense giving Fields a difficult time here late in this one.
Yeah, like they have a great quarterback. They have Stephon Diggs, and then like the rest of the receivers are mediocre. That's kind of what the Bills were. They had, like Gabe
Yeah.
Davis, Remember that? When their
Yep.
defense was pretty good,
That was a pretty good team.
but they never put it together. I think this
Yeah,
Patriots team though is very good.
yeah, they could do it, I think. But yeah, now lining back up Fields, 2nd and 19 here. Fields back out to throw, rolling, pressuring, escapes the pocket. He's gonna find number 85
Taylor.
there of Taylor, but it's gonna be 3rd down. Great gain there, but because of that last play, that's still not gonna be a 1st down.
Yeah.
And Williams, number 97, officially ruled out.
Yeah,
It was a while ago, but yeah, 5 minutes left. He is ruled out for this game.
the Patriots. The season ago, they were never this good, and then
Yeah.
in a year's work, they're one of the best teams. But Justin Fields, he's gonna get out of the pocket. He's gonna look downfield. He's gonna keep it with his legs, and he's gonna get the 1st down. But as I was saying, the Patriots a year ago with the third overall pick, and now this year they're looking like they're probably gonna get one of the last picks in the draft, just because of how good they have been able to turn around in just a year's, just one season.
Yeah, just gotta say, with this win tonight, they're gonna have more wins. They're gonna have 9 wins. The last 2 seasons, they both years they went 4-13, combining for 8 wins. So, in the last 8 games, they have as many wins as they had in those 2 years, which is insane, and it shows how great this past team is. So now, yeah, another incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 for Fields and the Jets.
Yeah, a lot of it has to do with them having so much cap space too. They picked up a lot of free agents.
Yeah.
They built this team around Drake May. You see them investing in the offensive line. The offensive line has been so much better compared to a few years ago where Mac Jones was getting destroyed. And yeah, this team has just turned around. They're not the same Patriots team in years past. And obviously Christian Gonzalez has been one of the best cornerbacks in the NFL. But Fields is going to go to Taylor again. No, that's not Taylor. That's his other tight end. But yeah, like this Patriots team. I know I might keep talking about it, but it's so incredible how they've turned around in just such little time.
Yeah. So currently a 13-point game as the Patriots falling away more and more in this one, and yeah, 4:05 left in this one. Both teams still have 3 timeouts. Movement now as Fields back out there. Fields back out to throw. Going back, goes up. It's gonna find that's Mechie,
who had the touchdown earlier. They need to go quick because they could get this ball back, and it is still a 2-possession game.
Yeah, Jets not done yet. They were down about around the same amount of points against the Bengals a few weeks ago, and they were able to come back. Luckily for the Pats, they have a much better defense than the Bengals, as that one will be incomplete pressured. Pats defense able to pressure, but they still got much better field position, already in field goal range here.
Yeah, every down here they have to go for it on 4th down. The game's on the line here. If they can't take a field goal doesn't do anything. They need a touchdown. They need 2 touchdowns, and this could potentially be their lead. But let's see what they elect to do here. They have 3 downs here. 2nd down, they still have 3rd down and 4th down. So 2nd and long, still okay. Fields gonna drop back with time, with so much time. Someone needs to get open. He's gonna change his mind. He's gonna run with it. He's gonna get the 1st down and a few more yards, and he's gonna get out of bounds, which ends up stopping the clock. The Jets are in good position to score here. 67 rushing yards for Justin Fields.
Yep. Would have been a good night to counter. I think we'd be at like 15 now, but yeah, anyway. Yeah,
And I like how they showed that.
Yes. It's great they showed that. But yeah, we've seen 67 getting big in sports as well. So many players doing this. And yeah, we saw it last week in that Seahawks game, just one I could think of. Saw Mac Jones calling a 6-7 play. At some point, I think that was
Fields
on
goes
Insta.
deep. Oh.
Throws it to Gonzalez's back, and that's going to be incomplete.
Maybe Mitchell again. he's had some targets here. He's dropped almost every pass. That one's not on him. That one was behind him, and that hits Gonzalez in the back.
Yeah, it goes up to Mitchell, but honestly, yeah, Fields didn't have a distance, but yeah, didn't have the distance at the same time. But Mitchell wasn't able to get in position to get it around Gonzalez. Great defense by Gonzalez there.
Yeah, the Jets have 3 timeouts, so if they do score, they have a chance to get it back. The Fields finds Taylor. That's not Taylor. Wait, is that Taylor?
That's going to be at 89 with the catch there of a Luckett for the Jets.
Yeah, Luckett. Justin Fields has found his tight ends here tonight. Mainly Taylor here. Because this Jets offense has 2 more plays guaranteed. 3rd down and 4th down. This stadium is loud. They want to stop. They want another win. But first, they need to get a stop here and get these Jets off the field.
Fields back out now. Back out to throw. Rolling. Escape. And he's going to be taken down with the sack. That's going to be Ponder. 91 for the Pats. Making it a 4th down. What a play. Able to get him there. What a play. Fields trying to find the open receiver and doesn't give him enough time. Ponder takes him on down. But it's 4th and 4. They're going for it.
I don't think they'll snap it off here. Maybe they want. Oh, no, they do. Justin Fields with the game on the line. Finds his tight end and it's incomplete. Broken up by number 24. And that might just be the game. The Jets do still have 3 timeouts, but down 2 possessions. This is probably the game right here.
Yeah, Patriots taking it back. That should, just a few first downs, should be able to seal it. And yeah.
That's a great pass breakup by number 24.
What a great job. A great number there. Also worn by former Patriots cornerback Stephon Gilmore. Yeah, 24. That is going to be Del Pettis there. And yeah, Patriots with that are going to take back the ball. And with this win, they go to 9-2 in the Jets. Win streak comes to an end. Patriots will have won 8 straight, which I believe that's... Actually, no, yeah, Broncos right now have a 7-game win streak, but right now that would be the most in the season. With this win, the Pats would currently have the 1 seed in the AFC till Sunday, except if the Colts and Broncos both lose. But, yeah, Kevin, what are your thoughts? I never finished talking about the Super Bowl, so, I'll just finish that there. But, yeah, in the NFC, like I did say Seahawks, but the Rams, also a solid team. The Eagles, I think, are just a 10 team right now. They're just too bad. Packers, same thing. Bucks have a good chance, too. But any team has a chance. And what's coming to my mind right now is...
Lions. I think it's the Lions.
Lions, yeah.
I think it's between the Lions and Eagles. That was actually my NFC Championship game. I have the Lions getting the 1st seed. The first seed, they get the bye. I think they do escape the first round of the playoffs, like compared to last year when they lost, and they were the favorites to go to the Super Bowl. I think this year they get it done. Even though the Eagles were my pick to go back to the Super Bowl, I don't know. Something tell me the Lions, even though their defense is so questionable, the offense is just too good. Jared Goff, he's been to a Super Bowl before. He knows what it's like to get there.
Yeah.
Jahmyr Gibbs, David Montgomery, Amon-Ra St. Brown, Jameson Williams. Like, it goes on and on for that team. Even their tight end. I can't even think.
Yeah.
They have
Laporta Potty. Yeah.
They have so much. Penei Sewell, the offensive tackle, who I forgot. We forgot in our predictions video. There's actually a new award for the offensive lineman.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
He's probably the favorite to win that. Penei Sewell for the Lions.
Yeah.
There's so much the Lions have, and I think it's just a matter of time of when they could do it. But the Lions are gonna line. There's a reason they have not been a winning team.
Yeah, you got it spoiled. What I was about to say there, but yeah, I was gonna say, the Lions, they're a solid team, and It's gonna be Lions Seahawks, I think, because Seahawks are a solid team. Though the Rams, it's gonna maybe the Rams, but I think Lions Seahawks in that NFC Championship game, and then you see Sam Darnold against that Lions squad. I think it's gonna be a Lions path Super Bowl with the Patriots getting it done. Those are my predictions as of right now. Yes, maybe a little biased, but how crazy the NFL is right now, anything could happen. Well, what about you? What's your prediction for the Super Bowl now?
I have now Chiefs Lions.
Chiefs Lions. Who you got winning?
Something's telling me the Chiefs are going back.
Yeah, I have a bad feeling.
And I think the Chiefs are winning the Super Bowl.
Yeah. I have a
And
bad-
we say this every single year. The Chiefs are bad, and then they end up winning the AFC, and then they're like, it's rigged.
Yep, every year. So it's gonna be handoff to Henderson
The Patriots, one first down away from winning this game. And I'm sure Travion Henderson is going to get this and seal it. As this has been his night, he has had every touchdown here on the day for the Patriots. He's had a hell of a game. This is his breakout game. Even though last week he had the game-winning touchdown for, I believe that was like a 70-yard rushing touchdown to win the game against the Buccaneers. He's had 3 touchdowns here tonight. That's something only Jonathan Taylor does, is get 3 touchdowns.
Yeah, but great night for Henderson as the clock is going to tick down. And what a great game tonight. What a great performance by the Pats. Pleasure for you to join me tonight. And what a
It's the
great game.
winner. If he gets this first down, it's going to be a handoff to Henderson. Henderson's going to keep it moving, and he seals the game. This is his game. This is Travion Henderson's signature Patriots game in his rookie year. He does it himself, basically. He beats the Jets by himself. And the Patriots are going to be moving on to 9-3 on the regular season. This team will face the Cincinnati Bengals in their next head-to-head matchup, followed by the New York Giants, and then they will head to their bye week. This team is yet to hit their bye week, which is actually pretty good for them. They have been a winning team, and then they get their bye week to get a little bit of rest, and then they're going to be off the bye week, where most teams tend to win off the bye week because of that break. But the Patriots get it done against their division rival, and the New York Jets. The Jets fall to 2-8 on the season, and maybe a loss or two away from being statistically eliminated from this season's postseason.
Yeah, I believe with another win for the Pats, that would do it for the Jets, at least for the division. But the clock is ticking on down, and let's just put it up on the scoreboard. Yeah, what a game. What a game for Drake May and the Pats. Thought they'd put up a bit more, but still a great performance as the clock ticks on down. The Patriots have been on such a roll throughout. Just a great, solid team overall as Mike Vrabel in his first season with the Pats. That's going to be 8 wins in a row now, and the Patriots keep on rolling. Yeah, clock ticks down to 0, and your New England Patriots take this one 27-14. Another great matchup and dominant matchup for this one. Jets did play them a bit tough, but Patriots take it in this Jets-Patriots matchup. We'll see matchup 2 coming up on December 28th, but this was a pretty solid matchup, and so Kevin, what are your final thoughts on this one?
Travion Henderson is the RB1. This Patriots team, they have a lot of potential. They have their future running back. I knew Travion Henderson was a good running back. Took him in the second round this year, and this team, I think I don't know, they might be Super Bowl ready. I'm not even joking. If they could literally just keep playing like this, Drake May's playing at an MVP level, this team is so good.
This Patriots team, just another great performance. They continue to get better and better each week. Maybe this week they didn't do as better, but they did pretty good. Travion Henderson, like what Kevin was saying, what a game he had. 3 touchdowns. Just an amazing performance. And Yeah, but the Jets lose to the Patriots 27-14. We got a winner as we finally got one vote for the live stream for MVP player of the game, and that is going to be who else than Travion Henderson. But yeah, Jets falter 2-8 after this loss. Sorry to all the Jets fans out there. I guess it's not your year, as they're just 1 or 2 wins away from probably being eliminated from the playoffs. But yeah, that's gonna do it. And before we go, Kevin, what's the player that stuck out to you in this game? I think it should be pretty obvious.
Obviously Travion Henderson, but I also gotta just say, Matt Collins was pretty good here. Even though he dropped that last pass, he had a good night, and then obviously Stephon Diggs.
Yeah, great night by Drake May, Diggs, Hollins, but yeah, Henderson. Yeah, what a game he had, and
Hunter Henry, he had a solid night.
he did too. Yeah, just this whole Patriots team was solid as well. But Henderson getting those 3 touchdowns, especially that receiving touchdown, just an important player for the Patriots throughout, and they had Stevenson. It may have been a rough loss on Thursday Night Football, but luckily we were able to avoid that, and the Patriots take it 27-14 in another big win. The Jets fall to 2-8 as the Pats head to 9-2. I'm Ben Silk.
And I'm Kevin Deleg. Have a great night.
We'll see you next time.